And I believe we are live, guys. Oh
Oh, yo.
shit!
Oh
My
shit.
my first stream, guys. Who I've got my boy Devon and Joe Hansel as well. What's going on, Dev?
Not much, man. I'm just hanging out, man. Playing games recently. Looking to talk about these new trailers we've been seeing and the new games releasing on Game Pass and whatnot. Talk
Oh, for
about the
sure.
news.
Like I said, a lot of news has happened this week, and a lot of sad news as well. So, Joe Hansel, what's good, man? How's things on your side?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm actually working right now, and I'm gonna put my hold on. I gotta put myself in pause. My wife is
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let the wife beat you up. Don't worry about it, brother.
He's gonna get that ass whooped real quick.
Yeah. Oh shit, man.
No, she was just calling me that supper's ready.
Oh shit. If you have to eat, brother. Don't worry about it.
No. I'll wait. I'm actually working right now, but I'll wait. Don't worry about it.
We'll be lucky to get one person in this live stream. This is just for shit and giggles. You know that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, what a crazy week has been. Games comms happen. A lot of gameplay. A lot of talk about Xbox guys. I want to see more gameplay from the actual console. Shit, man. Dev, what's been going on, man? The Twitter's going a bit crazy out there.
All kinds of shit, man. We got people talking shit about our other podcasts for no reason. They're saying that Xbox Series X doesn't have gameplay. They want to say CGIs are bad, yet praise it when it's on their side. It's a lot of back and forth, man. A lot of hypocrites out there. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, man. I think there's just a lot of people that are bored, and because there's not big news out there, they're just looking for something.
I just remember I need to find my stream. Yeah, I need to see where my stream is. Oh shit! Let me go to my channel. I've actually gone live. I've gone live. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
This is my first time. We got like a million
you
people in here.
Is this shared on Twitter? I haven't
No,
seen the.
I'm gonna share it to you now, so you guys can tweet it out. Let's see.
Yeah. We gotta tweet this out.
This shit is wild, man. Oh man, but Johansson.
What's up, man?
WBG was getting hunted this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Shit.
I was actually laughing at it. I'm like, because I'm seeing Dirt and Post up responding and trying to argue with these guys. I'm like, hey, yo, you're falling into their trap. That's what they want, man. Stop it. But after a while, they got annoyed, and so I started, telling people to blow off and things like that. So
that was crazy because obviously a lot of people. Here's the thing: a lot of people who watch like other boys like RDX, like Dylan, these guys, or Xbox 2 and many other guys. When they go live and if they talk about a certain topic, if it's about PlayStation or even if it's Nintendo, but mainly PlayStation, a lot of the guys won't watch the full show or just take a 1-minute clip and run with that and make it like we were talking about that entire show. Like 90% of the show, we were just dog shitting on the PlayStation about the PS5 is having issues with the heating, which obviously it came up anyway in the Bloomberg and many other articles. So shit is crazy because there's a lot of fanboys out there. Don't get me wrong, we are fanboys as well.
of course,
there's there's different levels of fanboys, and that's what it is, Johansson.
Yeah, there's fanboys, there's trolls, and there's actually crazy bastards that take this way too seriously.
I'm not sure, like Devin. I don't know if I showed you to Devin that, but who's heard of Omega Ozo? Have you seen what he's put out today?
Actually, no, I don't have him.
What happened?
Omega Ozo's put out a tweet today. Oh man, I need to find it, man. It's a wild one because what's happened again now? PlayStation they put out like a statement or something about more PlayStation games going to the PC platform, more games for the future of like profit and all that stuff.
Wasn't he like a few months ago saying on Z's channel that he was going to go to Sony's offices and put him straight or take him out of misery or whatever?
This is even worse, man.
For real? I gotta see that. Hold on.
How can I? Devin, I'll share it to you 1 second.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to do this.
Sounds good.
Second.
Are you trying to share your screen?
Yeah, I'll try to share my screen.
Share it to me, and I can share my screen to bring it up.
Yeah, I've just found it right now. 1 second.
Right, cool. Yeah, we got it. We're gonna bring this up on the screen so you can see this shit firsthand.
I've sent
Ladies
it
and
in
gentlemen.
our WBG DMs. Take a look at it. I'm not sure if you've seen it, Devon. I know Johansson's not seen it yet.
No, I haven't told him.
I have not seen this, but I'm about to share my screen for it so everybody can see it. And then you just click the little box at the
So just click that auto stream, yeah?
Yep.
Hold on, I gotta put my screen bigger. Hold on, I got you guys in the screen.
Press Omega right here.
God, please forgive me for what I am about to do. The seal has been broken. Not only Herman, but the entire leadership at Sony will be eliminated. They must, okay? Let's stop following Nintendo and follow Microsoft, okay? Now I know what must be done. Now I know my enemy. This is the end game. He knows how to, he needs to know how to put some commas and punctuations in that shit. But yo, I don't know what's wrong with that dude, to be honest.
He obviously has no grammar punctuality, sir.
So
Go back
Johansson,
to
what
English class.
Johansson, what is your take on this? Like,
Okay, last time he was talking some shit like that. All right, a lot of people jumped in on his Twitter saying, because I saw his Twitter for a while, and people were like, "Yo, don't take this seriously. This is just video games. I mean, come on." And then now this that I'm looking at, I don't know if he's serious, and if he is, as a community, we must jump in. I think if it's serious, if it's not, if he's just trolling, get some clicks, it whatever. But if it's not, ooh, I don't know.
it needs help. Like I've talked to him. When we do a show, like when I do a show with Z, he tends to come in there like whenever whenever they let him in, and we actually said to him, me, Manhattan, Lassie, we said many things to him. Like, listen, when it comes to this console war shit, fair dues, we hear, we cap, we do all this other bullshit. But there's certain things you don't say on Twitter, like, I'm going to go blow up SIE up, I'm going to kill this person, something like that. Because that's going way, because this is a gaming, this is a corporation. Sony and Microsoft are there to make money. If they can make more money on the PC platform or wherever they can make more money, they're going to do it. They don't give a fuck about us. Let's be real. We just assume that's what it is, Devin. What do you reckon, Dev?
They're not gonna do shit. They just don't want to have another narrative gone for them, because that they've been talking all this shit for years. Oh, I can just get a PC. Why do I need an Xbox? I could just get a PC. Why the fuck do I need a PlayStation? You know what I'm saying? They're upset about on that fact.
For some reason, a lot of these guys, when they talk about we can play Xbox games on the PC, they all got a 2080 Ti.
Oh my god!
Yeah, for no reason.
That's what they claim.
Everybody has a fucking
money just appears out of thin air. Apparently,
it's insane. When you see the specs on Steam, you see how the amount of people who actually has that graphics card. But when you talk to everybody online, everybody has 2 or 3 of those motherfuckers. It's insane.
Have you noticed that, Johansson? Like, I believe many people, like, I think 90% of the people only have like a 1660 Ti or something like that. Something like that. It was on the Steam or something, the survey. That's crazy that, like, not many people who are... First of all, that graphic card is very expensive. It costs more than like a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One
combined.
Combined, yeah.
You know what? Let me check how much this costs right now on my
country.
now, I'm gonna check on my country. Hold on.
Oh shit! Sue shared some more things to the DM actually of Omega going off about this.
Shit! If you want to share it, put it on the screen.
I'll
share that, please.
I'll bring it up again. There's a couple of statuses that he posted, I guess, and Sue shared.
So is this a follow up what you said just before?
Sure, I got it on the screen right now.
Okay, let me just add it to the stream.
2080 Ti.
That has nothing to do with that. All right, so right here.
God damn.
So Johansson, please do us a favor and read that for us, because you're the smartest guy I know.
Oh my God, hold on. Smartest guy, huh? Yeah. Just remember, Sony, those employees, blood is on your hands now. Whatever happens to them will be entirely your fault. I'm very crying. What? I'm very crying that it came down to this. I just have a feeling that Sony will be known as the company of sorrow. Don't blame me. Blame your greed that started this. It's your fault. All right, whatever.
Damn. So what's the replies like? I'm sure the Pony brothers are trying to bring this guy back down.
Does anybody know where he lives?
Is he okay? Does he need
I
a pat
hope
on
he
the
is.
back?
I hope he is, because like I said, this is just console. This is gaming.
Yeah.
As we said it many times. I've talked to Omega many times, and many of the other guys I've talked to him. So listen, chill out, man. There's on the show talk your shit, but there's certain things you shouldn't say on Twitter because it sounds really bad, and that's what it is.
It is, and if somebody actually, what do you
And
call it?
and Johansa, this is over because more PlayStation games are going to the PC.
Look,
Over that, come on.
dude, look. If I could talk to him, I don't know him honestly, but if I could talk to him, I'm just saying, hey, if you have a PlayStation, you're happy with your console, don't worry about PC. That's it. Just enjoy your games where you have it available. Same thing with us with Xbox guys. A lot of guys hated that it's going to PC day one or on Game Pass. Hey, I'm happy with my purchase. You're happy with your purchase. Just take it easy. It's just games. I know everybody has a team. Everybody has a fucking team. Everybody has their biases. Everybody wants these companies to do better. But with things like this going to the extreme, in my point, it could turn dangerous. It's putting the gaming community in a little bit in a dark place and a dangerous place. I hope he's trolling. I hope he's just doing this for the clicks and everybody's reacting because apparently everybody's reacting to this. But I just pray to God this shit is just bullshit that he's talking.
Yeah, definitely agree because I'm calling the cops.
Oh my
shit.
God.
Oh, shit. Anyway, let's move along, lad. I'll definitely talk to Omega when I get a
No,
chance.
man. Hopefully he's all right though. Too much diabetes over there.
And we're talking about we live it in a year that there's a lot going on, man. A lot of sadness.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
definitely,
honest,
man.
I've been affected by this virus personally. My grandmother died because of it.
Oh, sorry to hear that. When did
Yeah.
that happen?
It actually happened a little bit over a month ago.
Oh, sorry to hear
I'm
that, man.
really private with my things.
I know
So
you should.
I'm open. I'm just saying it here. This people were saying this is not a joke. It's not a joke, man. It's real.
Yes.
But we already have the virus on us. We have what's going on in the States, which is really sad. It saddens me, man. I mean, yes, I live in Panama, but I was born and raised in the States.
It's
This
Trust me,
weird,
I know that, man. I'm experiencing this firsthand. I'm in the center of this shit, man.
And
I'm born and raised in Minnesota, dude. I'm right here, you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I will never.
Crazy.
I will never understand racism. It's something that look. I'm mixed as hell. I don't know even what kind of ethnicity I am. To be honest, I have everything on my family. I see everybody. It's my family, man. I have all kinds of friends. I'm not gonna say colors because I don't care about that shit. To be honest, and seeing people do that just because of the color of your skin is like, what the hell? Have you seen my kids? I'm one that say a picture of my kids. You look at them, you're like, hold on. Are they from different parents? Actually, no. So, but
Right,
it's beautiful as us as family and humans. And to be honest, Panama has a culture thing called cultura crisol de razas, which means
Okay.
like we're proud of our diversity of colors.
That's good. As we should be.
We're really
Right.
proud of it. We have everything here. Everybody has their spot. Everybody has their month. We in well, it was around, I don't remember right now, but kids at school, and certain days you gotta dress all in the folklore like dresses, and another month you all dress like African folklore dresses. Everybody does it because we're celebrating everybody's culture, and we love that, don't we?
So is it? So I know I'm not sure, but have you seen the movie Coco, the animation,
Of
the
course,
cartoon?
yes,
So
yes.
is this similar to that? Like where you talk about like tradition and all that?
Like tradition, yes, but like Coco, absolutely not.
Okay,
Because
okay.
because a misconception. Latin America is not Mexico.
All right, all right.
Mexico is not Latin America. Sorry, we're really different. We're like extremely different to one another. It's like telling me it's America and the UK. They
Yeah,
both speak English, of course,
of course, but it's
but
totally different. Yeah.
they're totally different. The same thing in Australia. Australia speaks English, but they're totally different. They're a little bit more to the UK side, but they have differences. It's the same thing as us. So
Yeah, just sorry to hear about that. You know, COVID is test. I actually went for a test yesterday because I was feeling a bit off
Oh, really?
lately, and obviously it came back negative today. So
thank,
Thank,
thank God.
thank
like,
goodness. You know what I mean?
yeah, I still went to the hospital to just make sure because I was our brother Noah. He had like obviously he's had like a heart problems, and I told him to go get myself checked out today, and everything seems to be okay. You know, so
Yeah. And
that's a
when you have
bonus. Yeah.
family, you got to be extra careful, man.
Yeah, so hopefully that's okay, man. Anyway, let's get to the news. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
the
yeah.
new
I
a
got
new
one. I got
go,
one story. Hold on.
go for it, Dev. Of course.
I just spotted this on Twitter. Apple has terminated Epic Games App Store account, which means it says right here. This means that if you search for any Epic Games products on the App Store, whether it's Fortnite or the Infinity Blade sticker set, you will not find them.
Damn.
Apple says this removal is standard policy for the terms of service violations that kicked off this whole saga.
So is that Unreal Engine as well then? Unreal Engine game?
I'm definitely looking into that right now to see if it says anything about the
I mean,
article, but Epic
uh,
owns the Unreal Engine, so I would
that's the thing.
imagine.
That's the thing that I was reading. That's why that's why Microsoft jumped in and was on Epic side because there's a
Because
lot
of
of
that.
game because a
Yeah.
lot of games on cell phones and mobile uses that engine, and if you ban Epic from iPhones, that means there's a bunch of games and whatever other things that uses Unreal will be also banned for just not gonna say stupid reason because if
It's
it's
not
this,
stupid, but
I don't know, man.
I don't think it's a good business decision.
Uh, yeah, I don't know what's
That's the
going.
best way. That's the best way to put it because there's a lot of gamers playing mobile games, you know, and
Yes,
there's a lot of money on the table. Apple, don't get me wrong, Apple's got the money. You know, they probably
yeah, but Apple doesn't want to stop making money
they
with
don't
it.
want to stop making. That's the difference.
Yeah,
You don't you dare to make money, and what's better than money? More money.
You want to know
exactly.
what's funny though? It says Apple appears to be working its own public angle on this removal, as today the featured game in the Apple Store is PUBG Mobile, Fortnite's major battle royale competitor.
Oh,
Oh, that's it's getting nasty out there.
so we're witnessing the console wars and now the mobile phone wars or something.
It's coming back. It's making a comeback. Holy shit.
I'm
It's
Android
crazy.
guys, so
Android for life.
yeah.
No, but that's crazy. That like I know Epic's got
Oh,
look us. Go on, Deb. What's up?
it says, however, as Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney notes, Apple's promotion of PUBG Mobile comes with a dash of irony. After all, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds and PUBG Mobile are developed using the Unreal Engine.
Oh shit.
Epic Games is still free to develop the Unreal Engine for iOS, thanks to a restraining order issued by Judge Giovanni Gonzalez earlier this week. So I'm guessing that means that Unreal Engine is not banned from the store, just games
Fortnite.
from Epic.
So basically, it'll be all of every game from Epic, just the engine. See, I knew that because there's too much money to leave on the table, and
Right.
Apple. Let's be real, Apple ain't that stupid.
Yeah, but it feels like you're gonna start working with your ex-wife
It,
now.
it is funny though because that really is real irony. They're promoting a game made by Unreal Engine. So no matter what, Epic's still getting money from Apple, just not directly games that they publish.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the legal implications of any of this. To be honest, I'm not a lawyer. I haven't studied any of that. I can have an idea, but at the end, we'll see what happens. I see it bad if Epic wins. I see it bad if Apple wins. I think they have to settle in some way, one way or another. But I don't think this is healthy for the industry per se. But you know, maybe I'm talking shit and I got no idea.
Definitely a good story to kick things off, though, man. I just found that randomly here recently, and
Yeah,
it's
there's
been
a
it's
lot.
been building for weeks now.
Of course, like Epic came out, they obviously want to make more money. They want that 30% to go down to like 15%, I believe. And obviously, straight away, what did they do? Put out a video attacking Apple.
Yeah,
That was crazy. That was
I'm
it.
wondering what.
Devon Joanza,
Yeah.
just put your name in the chat so I make you mods.
Hold on.
All right. Yeah,
I'll
for
make-
sure.
Yeah, let me tip Diamond's a mod.
I gotta. Hold on. Can I chat? Private
You
chat.
got to go to the YouTube, like the actual YouTube.
Oh yeah, YouTube.
And then post a comment.
Hold on. I send my own link. Where
Just
is
post a comment, and as soon as we do this, we'll get into like a couple of the topics.
LOL? There you go. There it is.
Looks like you put IOL.
Yeah, it looks
Capital.
Look at that! I'm sharing it on the screen. Oh man, you worse than a Meggy also.
Sometimes to be honest.
No,
Nice.
I do that a lot. Anyway, let's get on to the news.
You know what's worse when you
go
know.
for it, go on.
You know what's worse when you know more than one language, and your
know.
head gets mixed up.
How many languages do you know?
Let's put it. I won't say 3. I will say 2.5.
I'm 2.5 as well.
And your heads gets mixed up sometimes. So when you're writing, and when you're thinking, it's like, and when 2 people are talking to you at the same time. So anyway, what?
Anyway, like I said, a game came out this week. It's Tell Me Why, and obviously the only person between me and Dev, it's Phantom. Joanza has played it. So Joanza, what's your take on the game so far? I believe it's at a 79 Metacritic score right now, which is pretty good. And obviously the game is in Game Pass. So what's your take on it so far?
Well,
What are you liking about it?
obviously, I haven't finished the game. I only played around 2 hours and a half of the game.
Yeah, first impressions. Yeah.
I haven't played none of the what was the other games they made?
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange. I did play one of the episodes, but I just don't remember which one. I'm not saying they're not my type of game because I'm a fan of The Walking Dead. I like the point and click games, but I haven't jumped into the Life is Strange universe to put it that way.
You
But
got to play the first one, brother. It's so good.
Yeah, the first season, like me and Deb, I think we believe we're on the same boat. Like the first season, we completed a very good story.
Yes.
It has 2 different endings as well. And
Yeah.
but the second season, I've not gone through it. Like I've started it, but I don't know. I've just not gone back to it for some reason.
It just starts off. It seems to be going a lot slower than the original game went.
yes, I was about to say that when it started, it starts a little bit dark because they show you like a flashback.
Flashback.
Yeah, flashback of like the premise of what happened to one of the kids or both of the kids. It's not
Mhm.
self-explained. But then you go through the story and it's just a little bit slow at the beginning. It's a lot of exposition. They're talking. Nothing's going on. Around 45 minutes to an hour, you actually are a little bit more freely to move and do the puzzles, and you actually find out that they have because they're twins. That I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
but they say twins can actually think the same. They both can think the same things. They can hear their voices in their heads. Well, they're finding out they have those let's say powers, but a little bit more enhanced. Now they can look at memories. Like, is it like a deja vu? They're watching a deja vu, but like in a holographic way.
Right.
So
So if you-
far,
If
Like
you
a
have to-
spiritual type of like a telepathic type of thing.
yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
But is the dialogue good? Like you said,
The voice
it
acting
took
is
like an hour. Like,
Yeah.
is the actual dialogue of the
the-
game like intriguing at least?
Well, like I said, the beginning, when they have that.
Yeah,
Hold on.
No, no
Hold
worries.
on. Somebody's calling me.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
because I know, like in the first Life is Strange, Sean, like the complete story, like when it wraps up, like from beginning to end, it
It's
basically ends where it began, and that's
began, yeah.
what blew my fucking mind. Like
Yeah,
the
where it's
ending of
talking,
that
yeah.
game, wow. When
It's
you
really
find out,
good. Really
yeah,
good game.
it just and like I think that's why I don't like the second one as much as the first one, because the first one you could do more things, like you could rewind time, you could go through the pictures, and I haven't seen anything from that.
Yeah, like the first one of is she is Chloe and what's the other girl's name?
Jesus
I
Christ.
believe it's Max.
Max and Chloe. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Max is the main. Obviously, she's the main character in the first one,
yeah.
and the second one obviously is based on Chloe. So like
That
Johannes, like
that was more of a spin-off.
yeah, like when it comes to like tell me why. Like obviously, you said you kind of played Life is Strange one of the episodes. What is the difference you could tell from the improvements from like the way the game looks, the way it plays, the
I,
voice
I, I
acting?
I think Life is Strange looks a little bit better.
Or
Maybe,
does it really?
maybe. I'm not sure. I gotta compare it to one to another. Maybe it's, I don't know. Life is Strange, I think, is a little bit more, because I didn't tackle the first one. I was like in the middle of the second season, I think, on the first episode of the second season, some shit like that. So it was like more advanced in the story. So there were, you people who already played the series already knew what to do or what to expect. So the game was a little bit quicker in that point. Because
Right.
this is because like Tell Me Why is basically new.
You're in the build-up stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're in the builder stage. You have to understand what are they talking about. What do they mean when they, you know, because they're brothers, they have
Right.
like a secret language or some shit like that. They're like they have a thing when they were kids about the goblins. They call themselves like the Goblin Squad, something like that.
Okay.
They're like little goblins. So you collect little goblins around the levels or the
Oh
house.
shit! This
Yeah.
just in. We're getting another guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. That's the main man's coming.
No, let me finish with Life is Strange before he comes in. I only I only played a little bit. I only played a little bit. The story, yes, there's a transgender, somebody who's already transitioned, and
Right, right.
that doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I'm quite
we
open.
got a boy, sorry, Dirk Griggity.
Oh
Oh
shit,
shit!
the
Tell me
successor of
why. He goes,
Wakanda's throne.
he goes, Johannes, you talking shit, motherfucker.
Oh
Tell me
yes,
why it looks better. He's saying, come on, Johannes.
He said it's been so long since you played the first game, you don't remember what it looks like.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing here, Johannes?
God damn. Sorry,
No
Dirk.
lies.
Sorry,
No,
Dirk.
but man, like I said before, don't nod, however the fuck you pronounce that name. I think they really make really compelling stories. If you're
100%.
looking for a
I can
good
agree with
story in
that.
a game,
I mean, so
Uh,
far, I'm intrigued a little bit by the story. It's not killing me, to be honest. I'm gonna play a little by little until I
not
figure.
yet though. You got it.
Yeah,
See, that's what they do.
I imagine
That's
that.
what they do, man.
I imagine it's slow right now, and then something happens. You're like, holy shit! But I'm taking my time. Honestly, like I said, right now I'm podcasting with you guys. I'm actually working. I got my daughter was screaming outside just because the door was locked. My wife was screaming because about some supper or some shit. So yeah, I don't got that many time to play. I only play at night. That's why, because everybody's sleeping. So.
oh shit! Look who's coming, aka Mr. Dark Griggity. What's going on?
What's up with
Hey,
that
can you hear me?
picture? Oh my god!
I love
Hey,
that
can you hear
picture.
me?
Yeah,
I
we can
love
hear you.
that picture.
What the fuck?
What's up? What's up?
You still out and about it?
No, I just got to the crib.
Oh, you just got to the crib. Yeah. How was the Jurassic Park shit?
That shit was terrible, man.
Oh
It ripped us the
shit!
fuck
Oh.
off.
What's the rest of the
Man,
part?
they was in it. Man, it's some bootleg thing they got in Clarkston, Michigan. They were like Jurassic Quest, and my wife was like, "Oh, this would be cool." So the shit cost $50 per car. Man,
Jesus
that shit
Christ!
was trash. So
Oh
we go in
wow!
there. They're in the parking lot. It's these fucking cheap ass plastic dinosaurs. It was terrible. My wife was like, "Oh my god, this is awful." I was like, "They just ripped us the
Oh,
fuck off."
at least she agreed with you though.
Oh yeah, she agreed.
How was dinner though? How was the dinner? Please tell me that was
Oh,
good.
like the dinner was good. Yeah, dinner was pretty good.
All
That's
right,
good. And our boy, the Xbox killer, out there on the Twitter street, new legal. What's going on, brother?
New legal.
What's up, you guys, man? I heard there was a new show for a good comrade, and I was tagged to come help out, man. Come to this show. That's what it's all about, building our community up. What's up, guys? We in the building. We here. What's good,
What's
people?
up?
We
What's
appreciate
up?
Nice
it.
to meet
What's going
you.
on, man?
We here to show Sean some support, man. What's up, Dirk? Hey,
What's up, bro? You all
hollering
right?
at me, Devin? What's up,
That's
fam?
good.
What's up, man? Nice to meet you, man.
What's
Man,
happening?
too. This is what we do, man. We family. This is what we do.
Oh, for
100%, man. Appreciate it for you guys coming along. You know, this stream is just kind of off the cuff. I might start doing something like some YouTube videos and that. Just trying to get into the knack of it. So, new legal, do you have anything on your chest you want to get off before we get into the cover the topics and shit like that? Are the ponies pissing you
man,
off?
nothing much. Hey, just shout out to the Xbox community, man. Stay strong. It's like I said, man. I told y'all a long time ago, man. Stop relying on these propagandas, man. It's all gonna show. You can't be fake for too long, man. There's no future in your front. I mean, it's always been like this in the console world, man. It's always been like this. You can't destroy the culture, man. It's been like this for what, 40 years. You're not gonna change the culture. You just gotta embrace it, and you gotta stay positive, man. That's all you can do. If you don't like the culture, man, get out of it. Get offline
100%.
and
100%.
play your games and just
Mm.
you know. But don't come on social media thinking you going to kumbaya these streets, man. Because the streets don't like kumbaya, man. They like riffraff. They like chaos. It's just the truth.
Oh,
You know, they do this stuff, and then the worst thing that could ever happen to inflame that toxicity was social media, was YouTube, because then you gave a platform to cowards, to fairies, to ducktails, to the weakest kind of people, man. You gave them a voice, and the weakest kind of people are the ones who became famous. It's not the real ones. Nobody wants to hear the real ones. Nobody wants to hear the real ones, man. So my advice to you, man, is you got to make a decision on how you want to move forward. You can have fun in this stuff, man. You can embrace the community. You can be whatever you want. Just know, man, whatever you choose to do it, you're going to always have that riffraff. You're always going to have that backlash. So you got to remain true to yourself, man. When I walked into this game, I said, damn, Xbox always getting negativity. So I'm the kind of person where I'm like, I don't like following the trend. I'm not going to come in here and bash Xbox and stuff when I have one. I'm going to come in here and shed some light, because when I'm listening to people, I'm like, yo, he really don't know what the hell he's talking about. Like, that's not how it is over here in the Xbox community. So I bring that sight. I felt like this. People who don't have a voice, the reason I went to Twitter, see the great posts that I see people every day saying the realest stuff on their tweets. And I felt like, yo, if I can represent that, then that's what I want to do. I just made my own lane. So shout out to people like Dirk, who made his own lane. You didn't see Dirk coming in here begging people and on his knees. He came in here and he made his lane. That
100%.
weed bleed green is good stuff. It's different. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? You got Devin in here. He's who he is. You don't see him begging.
I do my own thing. You
do your own thing. You gotta have fun being you. Don't try to be like nobody else. Don't worry about what somebody else looks like, man. Just come in here, do you, Sean. And that's all I wanted to say, man. I'm here because I love the Xbox community. It's done too much for me. So that's
well
why
said, brother.
here,
well said.
I appreciate it. You know, just like looking at you guys doing your YouTube. I know Joe Hansel started like doing a couple of videos. He sounds like a narrator or some shit when he does his videos, but it's like it's some wildlife or some shit. I love that first video. You know, that was awesome. That was.
Yeah, man, it was good.
It was good. Like honestly, it reminded me like I was watching like a wildlife or some shit, and it sounds so good that he does Joe Hansel when he's doing that shit.
One of them Animal Planet fucking shows.
Yeah,
how do you see in their natural habitat?
David Attenborough, you know, is one of them guys.
The classic.
He said, family.
Yeah. Nobody can do it like him, man. Nobody.
Crazy, man. So, like, New Legal, I'm not sure we were talking about Tell Me Why from Dortmund. Have you played the game yet? It's in Game Pass.
Which one?
Tell Me Why.
I haven't, bro.
Oh,
I was gonna start touching on that game this weekend. I've been in the process of moving, man.
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's tough. I got it.
Yeah, man. I haven't been able to play on my Xbox, but I just got on this morning. Had to push my wife to the side. Like, listen, I need a game. Battletoads, man. I've been loving that battle.
Yo, New Legal was like, forget the pussy. I need to
Facts.
game.
Yeah, I gotta get out. Well, I got the pussy that night. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm organized. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm like, listen, I gotta go on and get this pussy so in the morning I can start fresh.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
There you go.
You gotta be
Shit just went on
organized.
ahead.
When you got a wife, man, you gotta plan ahead. You gotta stay 2 steps.
Yeah,
5
definitely,
steps
man.
ahead.
That is 100% correct.
Definitely, man. He ain't lying, brother.
Yeah, facts, man.
This is why Dirt went out to that fake Jurassic Park because he wants that pussy for tonight.
Yeah, man.
You have to put the work in for
Hey,
it.
you got to compromise, man. The
Jesus.
word is compromise, man.
Right,
you got to compromise.
You gotta
sometimes.
compromise. Because if
I
you
ain't want to
don't-
do
if
that
you
shit,
don't
but
make
you know.
2 steps ahead, they gonna have you working, bro. They see women. They got their week planned out. So if you don't do something, oh, you in their plans, bro. We going here, we going there. We gotta get this, we gotta get that. You're gonna be stuck in their world, bro. You don't come up with something, you screwed.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, like, have you ever been a fan of them games like Life is Strange? Have you ever played them games, New Legal?
Yes.
So
yes.
me and Dev have, I'm not sure Johnson has played with Dev, but me and Dev only completed the first season.
Facts. That's what I was just finna
The
say,
first
man.
game,
I
yeah.
wasn't. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, I'm not a fan. Like I'm just when I
Like,
see
you're
those
gonna
type
buy
of
it day
games, I'm
one.
just ready to
Yeah.
go play them. But after watching and seeing the kind of the acclaim it was getting, I was like, let me check it out. I played. I don't know how many chapters it was, man, but I got all the way to where I got out of that little restaurant. And I can't even remember, man, but I remember going out to that little
The
like
caravan.
a little junkyard. I got out of that. I think
That was around the end. I think that's the last
That's
episode.
not far off
there
from
you
there.
go.
'Cause-
I think I got to the end, but that was it, man. I didn't even play the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like that next
Yeah.
one that came out, I didn't play that one. You know?
Yeah, we're in the same boat. Like,
I did, man. I played Life is Strange. I beat that whole game. Thought it was a really good game. Had a really good ending.
Yeah.
Really good ending. And then I played the spin-off to that, which was Before the Storm.
Yeah.
I didn't like that one as much, but that was like Chloe's story. Basically before everything happened in the first game. It was like a prequel. And then they came out with Life is Strange 2, and I wasn't feeling that at all. Like I played like probably like a quarter way through, and then I just kind of stopped. But the original game, the first game, that it was really good.
Right. The first one was pretty decent, y'all. Yeah, I just, it's just other games that grab me, man.
100%.
Right.
It's like it's that type of game. Like, for us on the panel, it's not like, oh shit, we need to play that straight away.
Facts.
Because they are bigger
It's
games.
a no rush
but
game. Right?
It's not a
It's
bad.
no
Don't
rush
get me
game.
wrong. We're not calling it. It's not a bad game, or it's not.
Right.
It's just a game that
When you get to it, you want to play it.
you
then
get to it,
and
yeah.
play it. If you don't
It's
play
one-
it, right.
It's one of those games that you have a mood to get
There
into.
you go, bro.
100%. That's the way it is. Yeah, and
And it's on Game Pass.
Absolutely. Hey,
You have time.
Johansson was absolutely right. Hey, what Johansson said is facts. You have to be in the mood to play those games. Now, I love those games. I do. I love all the Walking Dead. I love Life is Strange 1.
Right.
But you have to be in the mood to play those games.
Facts.
So like, what's your take on it? I don't know if you can talk or something, but well, unmute yourself. But what's your take on it? Because you played like about 1-2 hours so far. What's your take on it compared to the Life of Strange, the way it looks, the way it plays, the voice acting?
Yeah,
do you find this new game better so far?
I think it looks better. But I'm so early in the game. I only played about 20 minutes of it, bro.
Oh, it's still early, yeah.
Yeah, but I like where the story is headed. I mean, like Johansson said, I'm not as far as he is, but just knowing that you like the main character killed their mom, and I think you get an idea why.
I didn't want to
like early in the game.
That's fine. It's a
Oh,
story.
shit,
I think
that's in the
they
beginning
kinda-
of the game.
Yeah,
That's the beginning of the game.
They
Yeah, I know,
spoiled
but
that.
I didn't want to say it.
I think they kind of spoiled that in the trailer because, with the shotgun pellets and whatnot. I think they kind of did that themselves already.
Oh my god.
So what are you guys playing right now, man? What's got y'all's interest right now?
So, like, for me, new legal, I finished Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Cool.
A
Okay.
great game.
Cool.
Been playing like I wanted to start that Tell Me Why yesterday, but I was talking to a couple of people on the Xbox Live chat. I'm in between. I need to finish Detroit Becomes Human. I need to finish that game off quickly. I'm
That's
not
a great game. You
halfway.
got to finish that, Sean. That's a great game.
Yeah, I'm
Which
on a
one's
good
that?
point. Detroit Becomes Human.
Oh, okay.
And like you said, sometimes you got to be in the mood to play them type of games. And
Right.
I was in the zone, but I'm gonna go back to it maybe tonight or tomorrow, definitely.
Yeah, man.
You
I
know.
played. I think it was Dirt that mentioned The Walking Dead. Man, that series was off the chain, man. I remember going through that whole series, man. It was unbelievable. The time and the effort they take to put so many scenarios in that game for it to be that long was just incredible. Now, I'm not a fan of, like I said, walkthroughs and all of that. But it was just the story. You get captivated into the characters, man, and you want to see this little girl win, you know. So you just keep going.
The acting is just on
The
point.
acting was unbelievable, right?
On point. You can't knock it.
No, because like you said, the demand to play the game isn't there. It's just there. When you want to play a game like that, get it, play it. It's not there. It's no pressure playing those games. It's no pressure.
Definitely, man. There's so many great games that from the higher tier, from the lower tier, from the middle tier, and there's so many games that everybody plays different kinds of games. Not everybody likes the same game.
I think
Right.
people
Facts.
they don't give. I think a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to the lower tier games. Man, there's some really good games that aren't like on
Speak
that
on it.
AAA budget. Like
Right.
indie games, there's some straight up classics, like games that I would recommend to anybody. Like a game like Celeste,
Or a game like Plague of
Or-
Innocence, right?
or like a
Beautiful.
One of the
After
games
Party was one of my.
that I was
I
about to say.
loved that game, man. That
One
game
of-
was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was a good game. Yeah.
One of my favorite games this gen was Oxenfree.
Oxenfree is a really good game too.
I wasn't expecting it when I played it. I'm like, all right, well, to see what this is about. And then the story kicked in. And I'm like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Right.
Here's the
Yup.
thing. There's a lot of these small games that people look at them like. Sometimes we do get it in our mind when people say, "Oh, why the fuck you playing that type of game?" It's
Carry
just
on is
small.
amazing.
What about
Carry on.
Edith
But like-
Finch or whatever it's called?
Yeah, like
Finch.
one of my
Yeah.
favorite games that I played. Like I'm talking about the smaller indie budget ones. Yeah, the way they look. It's Inside.
Yes.
Inside? Yeah.
I love
game-
Inside.
Yeah.
Inside.
I
was
love
incredible.
Inside.
Fucking incredible
Yup.
game that is.
Yup.
Hey, what about that game? Gris. That game was beautiful to me. It's on PC and I think it's on PlayStation 4.
Is that
but
RT
it's called
games?
Gris.
Yeah,
Grecia.
Yeah, and I think it's on Game Pass on PC actually.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you the one I enjoyed, man, The Messenger, bro. That game that paid homage to Ninja.
Oh.
Is it hard like Ninja Gaiden? Because I don't want to jump into that, man. I don't got no time.
I seen Legal play it, man, and when you get up there to the
It gets retarded.
further in the
bro.
game, yeah, it gets really
I mean,
retarded.
No,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I love hard games, but right now, you gotta sit down and dedicate yourself for that shit.
You do, man.
you gotta
And
get your
check
time
this
slot,
out.
you
go
know.
back, man. It's like you got to go back to the other board. It's that one, man. It's all Ninja Gaiden, bro. I was almost about to quit, man. I just getting tired of going back to the boards, bro. Like you got to travel back here, then you got to go back. You got to travel back. Let me go back. Hey, oh man, nah, bro. Yeah, I'm glad I got through that game, bro.
All right.
Man, you got to play Neon Abyss. That game is a
I got that
repeating.
downloaded.
That game is a repeating type of game, but like that game is not easy.
You guys remember indie game that Microsoft showed on E3, I think 2016, if I'm not mistaken, called The Last Night.
Yeah, I actually talked to the developer. You know that.
I can't wait for that game.
I am still waiting for that game. I'm like,
What?
Yeah.
You know what, man? What about that game that was the Fox? You remember that? Like it was a Zelda.
Tunic.
Oh, yeah.
Tunic.
Yeah, what's up with Tunic, bro?
It's coming.
Yeah, I
I
wanna
think
see that
there's
too.
a demo out. I think
In
there's like a demo.
like they got a
coming out.
game, another game kind of like Tunic that is coming out recently. I think it's called Windbound.
Oh, okay.
That's
Y'all
like
remember
another game
Biomutant
like that.
too. Biomutant was dope.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, you know what? I'm looking
What's
forward
wrong
to 12 minutes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna mention that.
And that's an
Actor
Xbox
they got
exclusive.
Yeah, but
that's
this is a
you talking
game.
about the
That's
guy in
an
the apartment
exclusive?
they
thing?
got
Yeah, that shit look
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
We're
Oh,
just gonna
man.
get into that. Like, go for it because
I
when we
didn't know
seen
that was exclusive.
when
My
we
bad.
seen 12
Yeah, it
minutes,
is. Yeah.
we seen it. Did we see it early this year, or last year? When
It
did
was
we
at
see
I think it was
E3
XO.
last year.
No, I think it was XO.
XO?
Actually.
Yeah, I
that's
think I've
true.
seen it.
Yep.
I think I've seen it XO, and at that time, I don't think we didn't know if it was like a exclusive or not. But obviously,
No,
games come.
that was at Sean. It was at E3 2019 because I remember that show was like
Yeah,
underwhelming, but I remember a few things I did. Like one of them, and but like now we know it's exclusive to Xbox and PC.
yeah. So like
Right.
this, we could get into the Gamescom stuff now. Like one of the games, like because I didn't really get to see because I was working, only got to see a couple of games. But like one of the games that stood out for a lot of people, besides the bigger ones, we'll get to them, but was 12 minutes. And a lot of people are saying, even the
Yeah.
PlayStation guys like Wonder Mountain, these guys, that game looks fire. And when he said it's exclusive to Xbox, I go, when did that happen?
Mhm.
No, the game looks beautiful. So what's your take on that game, guys?
Oh,
first.
hold on, give me a second. 'Cause I'm about to go on my
Go,
PC. Well, I'm about to go on my PC.
I
Yeah,
know.
so give me a
What's
second.
So, Johansson, have you seen the 12 minutes game?
Yes, I did, and I'm surprised at the amount of Hollywood talent they got in that game. It's like, how much did they cost? And if the script is that good, if those guys said yes, let's do this game, that's what is intriguing me about the game more than anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I remember seeing.
Because
I
these guys
remember,
don't, because actors
Go.
like that just don't jump on games like that just because there must be something that like they are really pulled into the story, and if they're all into making the voice acting, I'm expecting maybe an award-winning game just
Right.
because of the story.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it. I can't wait. And if it's not on Game Pass or if it's in exclusive, I really don't know. You guys just told me it's an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, I heard it's in Game Pass. Yeah, because that's what a couple of the guys were saying.
So if
Game
it
Pass is revolutionary, man. I'm loving it, man.
Here's the thing. Like, obviously, the game is getting shown on the page, but here's the thing: illegal. These type of games, you probably wouldn't look at them twice.
There you go.
I'm just talking about the
Speak on it,
smaller
Shane.
games.
Speak
We
on it.
understand. Yeah, like we understand. Look, we need the big AAA games to come out. We understand that them games are going to be coming in the future, hopefully, and they can knock them out of the park. But these late games don't get to see. They don't get the spotlight because everybody focus on AAA bangers, 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 bangers,
Right.
and obviously Madden and your FIFA. But these games deserve to get the
That's
spotlight.
true, man.
Absolutely,
You
man.
know what, man? Can I add to that?
Go for it. Go for it.
What's funny is people think that there's no recycling in the gaming industry, and what's going on is it's a recycling. Rare's not going. The originators of Rare, man, have been doing this for over 30 years. At some point, they're gonna retire. You know, they got a life, man. Some point they're gonna retire. There's new up and coming devs that are coming out, and you can't find them if they're not able to get their games out and you play them. That's how you find new devs, new talent. And Game Pass is something that's so beautiful for up and coming developers, man, that they can probably get breakthroughs because of it. Where, like you said, in a normal situation, their game probably wouldn't even be looked at, man. But because of Game Pass, you're strolling through games and it catch your eye. You're like, man, let me check this out. Because the minute you download that bad boy, Microsoft gets paid. But as long as it's sitting in Game Pass, they're getting paid, man. You don't even have to play their game. That's how awesome it is. When Microsoft looks at your game and they consider it to hit Game Pass, you're getting a check right there. That's look at the benefits of that. If you're an up and coming developer, look how that stress that just came off you. Just your goal is just to get your game on Game Pass. You know, it's a bonus if they buy it. It's a bonus if they play it. But damn, the goal, get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. And look, man, the game, they added some actors. They added Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
They added
that's crazy.
let's name the guy to play like Professor X. I can't think his name.
From Star Trek. Yeah.
McElroy.
Patrick.
No,
No.
Yeah.
It's talking about James. Yeah,
James McAvoy.
James.
James McAvoy. There. So they added some actors as voice actors. Look, man, that game looks interesting, but I think you guys hit on the point, man. How, of course, we love the big AAA bangers. We do. But we also need to realize those games are super expensive and they take time to make.
Yeah.
So you have to have something in between. And these small games, we can't overlook these small games. I know sometimes Sony guys want to overlook these small games, but we can't overlook them because it's good to have a mixture of both.
Facts.
AAA games as well as games like Tell Me Why or Battletoads, or Hellblade. I think if you're a gamer, you're a gamer.
Those games are fantastic palate cleanser. So
absolutely, man.
Bright Infinite Memory just destroys all that thought.
Yeah.
One guy just made a game that looks so incredible, man, and it's an indie game.
Yeah, that should look amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
these are
go on, Dev. Go for it.
I was going to say these are the actors that they announced 3 actors for the voice acting in 12 minutes. James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe.
Oh, Daisy, that's the girl from Star Wars, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, look,
that's a big name.
So do you think? Like we noticed when Microsoft acquired like In Exile with Wasteland and even Psychonauts, they put a lot of money. They put extra money behind it to get like better actors and obviously better quality game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's something there with this 12 minutes?
You know what, Sean? Sean, it could be. Let me say this right quick, Johannes. I'm sorry. Because if you remember, Wasteland 3 didn't have voice acting.
Yep.
They added the voice acting after Microsoft acquired them, so it might be something to that, man. I don't know.
Honestly,
I do not know.
I've been playing Wasteland a little bit, and the voice acting is on point.
What do y'all think about Wasteland? What do you think so far, man?
Like I said earlier, I've read because I'm not used to those RPG type of games. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm getting used to the controllers, how the movement works, how the abilities, and all the micro management that you have to do in the game. So I pass my time more doing those things than actually playing the game. But what I played, there were 2 or 3 things that actually surprised me about the game. One is the voice acting. Mm-hmm. I think it was like, wow, this is actually well acted. It's not cheesy. The other thing, it's really gory in the game.
It's really gory. Yeah,
it's gory, and the other one was the music. The music. There was a part of. Well, it's not a spoiler, but do you play against one of these factions? I don't remember the name right now. It's with a G. They're kind of like crazy religious, and when you fighting them on that like stage, that map, the music that it's on, it's like a religious southern music, right? And it's crazy, and I'm like, I like the song, and it's a real song. It's not like a background song, music, nothing. It's a real song, and it gives a perfect mood to what you're doing in the moment, and it gives you a tone of what to expect against these guys. So right. I think Wasteland right now, I am a little bit surprised. It's the first time I play a Wasteland. It's really good on my point, and I got to keep going because apparently it's a 60-hour game. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna kill myself over it. But so far, hey, it's good. It's good. I'm gonna say it's good right now.
Real quick, Phantom.
What's up?
Is that the kind of game where how it is, y'all, with the controller schemes, right? So let's say you take a break from that game, you go play something else. Is it one of those games when you come back, you're like, damn, man, I forgot?
Yes.
I hate.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yes. Because me playing it yesterday.
Yeah, you got to keep playing it.
Yes, I was like, well, hold on. Even me playing it there, I was forgetting about a bunch of shit. Like, how did I do this? How did I do that? And then once you read the tutorial they gave you, and then you read it, fine, you know how to do it, but then you forget.
Right.
And then I'm like, how do I do that shit? Then I was trying to find it again, and I'm like, that was a little bit confusing. And then I'm playing normal, so I'm not supposed to have permit.
To learn it. Yeah,
I'm not supposed to have permit theft, but one of my characters died, and I'm seeing her laying there. And I'm like, so don't come, you don't come up again. So I'm like looking everywhere to see if I can bring her back, and I walk from the part of the map I am, and I still see like a little dot set with a skull, like she's dead.
Wow.
So, but I'm like, okay, so can she revive? What can I?
Permadeath.
So I don't know. I don't know if she comes back or not. So I'm still figuring it out. I'm liking when I'm playing, but I'm still figuring it out right now. So
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Here's the thing, like Johansson, this game has been reviewed very well. A lot of people who are into the Wasteland games, they're
I was
loving it so
surprised.
far.
I
Yeah,
was,
they're
I
loving
was
it, but
surprised. I'm
let's
not.
keep it.
Yes, I'm
let's
not capping
keep-
for the game because I never
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I never was. Just because maybe somebody people are right now on Twitter or whatever.
But let's keep it real. Like, if you did not have Game Pass, would you have bought this game?
No, I can answer that. No, I wouldn't have because
Artemis, yes, I got that achievement of oops, because when I blew up, they one of my characters
I'll copy
died,
it.
and yes,
oh yeah,
that's what
I got
happened.
it too. Yeah, I got it too because I blew up everybody. I
Oh,
blew up everybody. So but Sean, your question, I'll be honestly answered. No, because this genre, I never really played this kind of. I mean, I played turn-based RPGs before, but kind of, not like this. So probably not. But now that I'm playing it because of Game Pass, it's actually not that bad, and I'm actually interested in trying games like this. Like
Here's the
maybe
thing.
Gear Tactics is the same. I think so.
do you remember when Phil Spencer said people who are in Game Pass they tend to play more games, try different games?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I 100% agree with that statement because I played games like the Yakuza games. I've never really been into them games, but since I tried them,
You
I
like
fell in love.
You
I
won't
fell in
shut the
love with
fuck
them.
up about them.
How about your
Ever
Shenmue
since you
loving
tried
ass?
them, you won't shut the hell up
Sean,
about
Your
them.
Shenmue loving ass.
Sean, I never
Yeah.
played that. So what's with the game? I mean, every time I see a trailer or video, it's kind of like crazy. It's not
crazy.
and
You
it's
know
like
what?
it's a Yakuza game. Why are you guys so
It's just got that hook. When it's got that. It's like that devil pussy. It's just got. It's just got that hook.
That man got his
What the
mind.
fuck is that?
Oh,
I think he
man.
need to get up. He need to go get him some pussy, man.
No, this time.
Oh, shit.
It's got a hook. Like, honestly, the story is fucking fabulous, fantastic. Yeah, the gameplay is pretty good as well. The fighting, and it's funny. It's corny at the same time. Like, even some of the side stories, they're just hilarious and creepy, and it's just got that hook of a game that you just love. Because it's like the Yakuza game, because it's like the gangsters and all that shit. It's just fucking awesome.
Mhm.
It's just awesome. Like it's like the character, like the main guy, the Kyo, whatever his name is. He's just a likable character. You just love that guy, and it's one of them characters that you just love. Like how people love like Halo, Master Chief, Marcus, and this guy. It's just one of them characters that you just fall in love with, and and the game has got that hook. It's just got something there. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of it is like a movie. Don't get me wrong, but it's fucking good, man.
But
Good
you finished
quality
both
shit.
of them, right?
All three of them are finished.
There's 3 on Game Pass. I thought it was only 2.
Yeah,
There's,
Zero, Kiwami, and then Kiwami
Kiwami
2.
2.
So you're looking forward to like a dragon then?
Now I've talked about this today early on. Like a Dragon, it's turn-based. The same. They turn into a turn-based game.
And I don't know why they would do that. See, like a game like Wasteland 3, like the first 2 was turn-based. So why would Yakuza turn into turn-based?
It's kind of turned into a turn-based. You do a lot more when you're fighting. Like send this person, do this person.
I know.
I'm not sure about it, but I'm not sure what's happened. I'm gonna see more like maybe see like what people talk about. If it's something similar, I'll get into it.
Is it going to Game Pass?
Going to Game Pass can't hurt.
Hopefully,
Only time will tell.
But what we do know is when it comes to the next generation, that's exclusive to the Series X.
Well, you gotta give them their support, man. Buy the game.
I know. I'll buy it. I'll buy it with my reward points.
Hey, let me say this, y'all. Let me say this now, Sean. You brought up about how Phil said we play more games in Game Pass, and that's true, obviously. And if you think about Netflix, you know how many dog shit movies I watched because it was just there. Now I like some of them was trash, but the point that there's options. Dude, it's fucking incredible. So just like with Game Pass, I'll try this game. I didn't like it. I'll try this game. Oh, this shit is fire, So just that it's there. You're definitely going to play more games if you're a gamer, man. Definitely.
And that's that beautiful saying, right? Options is a beautiful thing.
Yep. Definitely. I agree.
100%.
No, it's crazy. Like, I know a lot of people, you see a lot of the guys, the dog on Game Pass, $1, this, that is free, you get a Taco Bell. But the beauty is we are gamers. You need to expand You gotta try different games. Like, well, exactly, me and you, we weren't into RPG games,
Right.
but this generation, they became RPG gamers.
Absolutely. I would have never finished the game like The Witcher or Assassin's Creed I'm sorry,
Last
not
generation,
Valhalla. Yeah, Odyssey or Origins. I would have never even finished those games, but I finished all of those games this generation. I mean, we evolve.
Yeah,
you know, we evolve.
And that's the whole point of being like gamers, because Game Pass, and like I said, when people talk about it as well, if I said to somebody like, you need to play the Yakuza games, you'll give it a try. You have to, you know, because that's how you expand as a gamer. You can't stick to your Maddens, your NBA 2Ks and your FIFAs. Right. There's a lot of gamers now that them are the casuals, but if you're more than just a casual, like you get more games.
If you're like a real gamer, right?
Yeah. But you know what, Sean, too? It's not only Game Pass, to be honest. It's backwards compatibility too. Because there's so many games that I didn't touch on the OG Xbox or just forgot about the game.
It's true.
Because I played it once 15 years ago. I just started playing. Well, I just finished playing Psychonauts, and I'm like, oh my god, this game is so under reviewed. Hey, it's so charming. The story is really great, and I'm like, it makes me think if
game is fire.
The game is fire. It makes me think like there's so many gems out there that people didn't touch, or new gamers that don't have they don't know about the game. Backwards compatibility is just a great option for them, just to jump into games.
100%, like Joanna, there's so many gems. Like when we talk about like gems, this could go into the movies type of things. There's so many gems out there from the 80s, 90s, like you missed out.
Music, same thing.
Music, everything.
That's
but
what
like,
I'm saying, y'all.
Like New League, go for it.
Longest. Like when it applies to Xbox, all of a sudden people forget what we normally do in our daily lives. You just nailed it. When we listen to music, man, sometimes we'll go all the way back to the damn Temptations.
Absolutely. Hey, illegal. Hey, our parents' music. Hey, I be putting on some old school shit, right? Some old school
clean
shit.
our houses.
My kids my kids be singing in the shit. I'm like, how y'all know this song? Oh, Dad, because you played it before.
Facts,
and I like
it. You see what I'm saying? We don't.
My niece is
old movies, just like y'all said. We'll go back and put in an older movie. Nobody's tripping. Nobody's thinking of nothing. But as soon as it's Xbox and as soon as back compatibility comes up, now it's all like you're doing something that's not normal.
Check this out.
Now it's an issue. Like, man, shut that shit up.
Check this out, Leo. Look, check this out. I was gonna put a movie on Netflix, right, or on Amazon, whatever. I had my 3 kids. They were fighting over a movie, whatever. And then one said something that was interesting to me. They put that one. It has which one? The one with the finger. It was E.T. We're talking about old E.T. I'm like, they're not gonna like this shit. But I'm gonna put it and see what happens. And my wife comes in. She's like, they're not gonna watch that. They saw the whole goddamn movie. They were laughing. They were screaming. And I'm like, this is an 80s movie, man.
Oh yeah.
And
get them on the Goonies, man. Get them on the Goonies.
Hey, I don't have it on Amazon or Netflix on my side. That's the side.
So I download the bitch.
I don't want to pirate the movie.
Man, you gotta do the Goonies, man. You gotta do. Well, it's all good. It's all good to do the old school ones. Do the Goonies.
Absolutely.
Do the Bears, man. Do the
Bad News.
I actually put them the original Lion King. Oh, the Sandlot. I watch that movie every time. They know about it. So they like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like that one.
Love it. My kids love that movie.
And recently, I wasn't there though. It was my wife watching it with somebody, with one of my kids. Which one was it? It was an old movie. The Little Rascals, the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, and they loved it.
And let me tell you guys this: we actually have 80s movie night, right? My kids, I showed them Weird Science, 16 Candles. They love, like my youngest girl is 11 now, so I got, my kid's a little older. Guess what? My 11-year-old said her favorite movie is. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this 80s movie. It's called Mannequin.
I remember that.
My daughter, I showed that. I loved it as a kid, right?
I remember that.
I showed it as a kid. I loved it as a kid, so I showed it to him. My 11-year-old loved that damn movie. She said, that might be my favorite movie. 80s movie, bro.
Exactly.
Let's be real. The 80s and the 90s were incredible for movies.
Absolutely, especially the 80s,
especially Indiana Jones. You can't beat Indiana.
Oh my god, especially the 80s. Back to the Future.
Back to the Futures, exactly, man.
Oh,
You
man.
can watch that with your family.
One of my favorite movies, like, is coming out of it. It's supposed to come out this year, but COVID fucked things up. But it might still come out. But Coming to America.
Oh,
No.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
Yeah.
about Coming
So
to
they make him.
America too.
Yeah, number 2 is coming
I was
out.
a fan of Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
man, back in the day.
Absolutely.
One movie that
I wanted a Trading Places too, man.
Oh, I love
Absolutely.
that.
That's another one, yeah.
You
One
can't
movie-
beat it, man. You just can't beat it, man.
I
The
remember-
young Dan Aykroyd and the young Eddie Murphy.
Absolutely. That shit was amazing.
Amazing, bro.
One movie that I actually kind of regret putting into one of my kids was the Fievel, the first one.
American, what was it?
American Tales. American Tales.
American Tales, yeah.
The first one, when he gets split from his family, and my little boy cried in that movie so bad,
Oh, wow.
and I'm like,
Oh.
I didn't say anything and let him go, and then my wife was like, "Why are you doing that shit? Huh? You know he's sentimental." You know?
It's good shit. Yeah, man. Hey,
Right?
this is a good
The
conversation.
never ending story, bro.
Oh, hell
What a
yeah, man.
movie.
Hey, bro, I cried as a kid when that damn unicorn died. Real shit.
Oh, come on.
man.
Come
Right,
on,
that's a
man.
Facts, man. We was hurting, bro.
Now,
See him
please,
sticking in
please.
the swamp. Whatever.
I know for a fact you guys gonna know this. I'm not sure about that, but Flight of the Navigator.
What is that?
Facts.
I never saw that.
That's
I heard of
legendary,
it, never
bro.
saw it.
Look, Flight of the Navigator
Yeah,
actually
I've
had
never
Star
heard of
Wars
it.
characters in it.
Yes.
Wait, what was that one?
It had Homeboy. It's a trap. He had his species.
I
in it.
remember it, but I never watched it. Yep. I
Was that a
remember
Star
it.
Wars movie?
No,
No.
it was
No,
a
no.
movie about space, but it
Okay.
had that aliens race in it from Star Wars that said it's a trap.
Oh,
His
okay.
people was
I
in
don't
that movie.
remember that one though.
That was
But
crazy.
one of my favorite movies is actually Spaceballs.
Yeah, Spaceballs. I like it.
Yeah.
I
The
love
Mel
that movie.
Brooks, the Mel Brooks, all
Yes.
the Mel Brooks are legendary, bro.
Airplane, I love
History of the
Airplane.
World Part 1 with Gregory Hines and them.
It was
can't
funny.
beat them kind of movies,
Nifos
bro.
recently saw Airplane. He's like, this movie is crazy. He go, yo, you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Crazy.
I love it. I actually watched it again. I don't think
It holds up. It still holds
It
up.
still holds up. But
Yeah.
my wife has never seen it, and obviously she's never seen the Naked Guns properly.
Oh,
She
man.
remembers them.
Naked Guns, bro.
And I watch Aeroplane. I watch the Naked Gun. I'm like, what the fuck?
Facts,
Hey.
man.
Hey,
Facts.
man, this is a great conversation because how legal brought it up with the backwards, like compatibility stuff. And you think about it, man.
Yeah.
Like you said, our regular life, bro,
Regular
music.
life,
Okay,
bro. Regular life.
legal,
I
legal.
was listening to
I'm-
Blackstreet yesterday.
Hey, legal. I don't know if you saw like the No Limit Chronicle thing on BET.
Oh, with Master P.
Yeah. So I was a big Master P guy, late 80s. Oh man, I love No Limit, right? So
Right.
after watching those shows and like documentary, first thing I did is go to YouTube and bumps of old No Limit.
Right.
What if only the new shit was available? That would
That's
be terrible.
crazy, ain't it?
That would be terrible. I need to hear some of this old shit. Just like with games, I have an urge. Now I might not go back and finish one of them old games, or I might, but just for them to be available
That's all, man. That's
is
all.
great, man. Just
let
like
me
I
get-
said, like that analogy with a gun. It's always great to have and not need it than to need it and
That's
not
right.
have it.
100%.
That's
Flat out. That's how
Like-
backwards compatibility
That's
is.
Like-
how it is, man. That's
Yeah.
right, bro.
Like,
That's
let me
all
give
it
you
is.
let me give you a prime example.
Perfect.
Like me and Des said that we weren't into like big open world RPG games, but like when backwards compatible came and that, I've never played Red Dead Redemption, the first one.
Mm.
I played it this generation as soon as it was available. I was blown the fuck away. I go like, why did I not play these type of games? 'Cause
Right.
in my head, I was like, these games are 80 hours. Nah, that's too long
There's
for
nothing
me.
wrong with that, though, Shine. Because listen,
Yeah.
man, I come from multiplayer, bro. I come straight out of the Gears of War streets, bro. I was top 10 in the nation on Gears 3. All
Damn.
you do is play them. All you do is play them. And you get emails and forum notifications. That's what keeps you in the multiplayer, because it makes you start thinking that, damn, I'm special, It captivates you, man. People want to play with me. So you stop thinking about the other games. I didn't play another game for like 3.5 years, man, because I was on Gears 3. I had to prove a point. Had to come up on there. I had to be who I am every day. But when the Xbox One came out, one of my teammates was like, man, I ain't been playing, man. Look, man, there's a game called Dead Rising 3. Man, I'm telling you, you need to come on off of there, man. It's done, man. We done did our thing. Come on over here. And I started playing with him. And that was the beginning. Then Titanfall came out. And then that was the beginning. And then I said, you know what, man? I'm gonna be honest right here on this show. Somebody, I think it was Dirk, that said The Witcher 3, right?
Yep.
Never played an open world game in my life.
Right.
Never played it. I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna play this Witcher, man. I was stuck on that game till I beat it. And man, it made me immediately want Shadow of Mordor. When I beat that one, I played Assassin's Creed Origins. Blew me away.
You didn't play that Dragon Age?
I beat that. And now I'm sitting here like, I'm an open world gamer. I would have never been one. You know what I'm saying?
Great,
I would have never been one with the way I was going all the time. So it's always good. That's why I promote it now. Like now they say, man, my guys will tell me, dude, you all over the place, man. You playing all kind of games. I'm like, now I am, man. I appreciate everything now that comes out that I like. And I'm willing to try things that are out of my comfort zone. So when Game Pass was created, it was right up my alley, man. I was like, yo, I'm going to go get into some more of these games because like somebody said, you never know, you might find that hidden gem, man. That hidden gem.
100% like new league, like going into next generation, we're gonna see a lot more of these games coming from the smaller titles to the medium and to the big titles. And obviously, like even like Game Pass is gonna give you that opportunity to give these games a try. Then maybe when it comes to the next game, that developer, like say like example, Don't Nod, the next game, say if you like Tell Me Why, the next game you might buy it day one.
Right.
You become a fan of that studio.
That was my question. Yeah. That was my question. How many of you have played a game on Game Pass and actually ended up buying?
I have a couple of times.
I bought quite a few of them because recently, Man of Medan, it's on Game Pass. I finished it. I'm like, dude, this I love because I like horror. I just pre-ordered the Little Hope one, the next episode.
Oh right, hey, I gotta finish that, man.
I've gotten multiple games.
My advice to that, like, you gotta play a couple of times. Save everybody.
No,
that's why.
Look, check this out. On my first walkthrough, I just killed one died, just one.
Wow, that's good.
So I'm like, I know what to do right away.
So
my
first walkthrough, I fucking killed everybody damn near. I think one person survived. Like only one person.
To keep everybody alive, actually. So
hey, look, I'm about to start it over because I was playing and the guy from Quantum Break died. I said, shit.
How did he die?
There was a part where the ghost was trying to she was kind of like walking towards him, and I pressed the wrong button. Well, not the wrong button. I made the wrong decision. As to say, and he failed to bust his head on like the ship or whatever.
Okay. I haven't seen any of those because I saved almost everybody. I just killed one, then I went back and I saved.
This is what I said. You gotta replay them again.
No, it's not bullshit.
Replay them games again.
Bullshit. No way.
You want to believe? Oh, hold on, I got a bunch of recorded things about that.
I bet you put it on easy.
No, fuck easy. No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Plus,
you collect some of the like portraits. You can see actually like premonitions of the future.
Yeah.
When you look at the pictures,
so I kind of had an idea. I know where this is going. So I just killed only one. So yeah, or maybe I'm good at this.
I would advise you to keep playing it until you save everybody.
Yeah.
The story changes as well.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one, actually, like playing it on Game Pass, because I didn't give it a try until it dropped on Game Pass. And like after playing it, going through it a few times, especially playing it with a friend, like I might actually buy the game.
How is it with a friend? Like, how does it work with a friend?
It works the same way. Just your friend controls one of the characters as well, and you both simultaneously are going through the same walkthrough.
So,
and they make their own decisions too. So basically, they control one player, and then you control one.
I didn't know that was co-op. That's interesting.
See, that's an interesting way of playing the game. Definitely.
Online co-op, by the way, too.
Yeah,
because of that, I bought. Now I got pre-ordered the Little Hope is the next episode. I bought Oxenfree out of that. I bought Shadow of the Tomb Raider out of that. I bought After Party. I bought after Game Pass.
I also bought After Party.
I bought I bought a few for my kids because they
hey, you got kids? Game Pass perfect for that.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Like Johansson. Like,
bought
No, I didn't mean to cut you off,
MCT
man.
from
but
there,
No
I'm
actually.
problem.
I'm advocating for Game Pass to get a family plan, bro. We need a family plan.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Like Johansson, like said, you played Man of Medan like through Game Pass. You became a fan. What did you do? You bought the DLC.
Of course.
Right.
Right.
It's made you buy a new game, kind of a new genre. Like you probably become a fan of these guys now. Is it Dark Horse Pictures or Dark the company?
No, that's Super Massive.
And that's the
Supermassive.
same thing with Yakuza too. People are pre-ordering the new Yakuza game because they've been playing Yakuza in Game Pass recently.
Oh,
That is so true, bro.
I just remembered. I've never played Final Fantasy 9, and it was on Game Pass. And that's the game that I'm still
There you go.
playing, though. I've
Yep.
never played it. I
You
always
telling the truth.
because I had it on PlayStation 1. When I had a PlayStation 1, I only played 7 and what was 8? No, 8 is PlayStation 2, right? I had 7 and 8.
I have no idea
And
because I never played.
Tactics. What was the other one? I had Tactics and 7. I never played 9 because I didn't like how they looked. They were all cartoony a little bit, and short and shit. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm going to give it a try. I still have it. I'm
Right.
playing it once in a while, and I'm like, why did I miss this? But you change over time. You change your the ways you think and how you see
Right.
different things. So I'm giving it a try of everything, man. I'm not staying on one single genre anymore.
Right.
Exactly. That's the beauty of Game Pass. You can try it out,
encourages you to
and
not be that way.
it encourages you to play multiple genres of games and multiple tiers, and you can see that you actually find games that you love on all tiers.
Right.
It's a great thing.
Because before it was
I'm over here on my man Shan's show playing Battletoads, you bastards.
that game.
Fucking dope.
That game.
It's dope, bro.
The only criticism I have in that game is they had
No co-op.
no
No
online
online
co-op,
Co-op.
but the mini games they had at the end, I'm like, what the fuck?
Too
is
many.
this?
Hey, that's
You
pissing me
and
off.
Dirk complaining because y'all can't get through the little.
No.
I passed it, but it was too many of them.
It was too many of them.
Yeah.
Yes, it felt like okay, you're overstaying your welcome, bro.
Yeah,
One or
it
two.
was cool at first, but it was too many.
That's that classic Battletoads. You're right, where they just overdo it. Yeah.
I feel like the Turbo Tunnel should have been harder.
Maybe.
That's that classic Battletoads. You're right, overdoing it. That's
But
what they do, man.
I think they did a
That's
really
what
good
made it
job with
famous.
it, though.
But don't get me wrong, I'm still a little bit fuzzy about the art style. I didn't want that art style at the beginning, but now that I played, I get where they were going at. And
It's
I
like a
understand the
cartoon.
audience.
Right, it's a cartoon.
I understand
Because let
the
me tell you
audience.
something.
The commentary went
What might
perfect
happen
with
out of
it.
this? This game might go the way of Cuphead, man. This
Maybe,
game might
maybe, yeah.
go the way of Cuphead.
By the way, I
Exactly.
wanted a few 100% Cuphead. So
Nice.
what a
I couldn't beat
show.
that B, bro.
I love horror games. I love horror games.
Anyway, let's
100% in
get
Cuphead.
to some of the topics as well. Like, we're gonna talk about PlayStation pre-orders. We're gonna talk 90% about PlayStation this time.
Yeah, 90%.
Yeah, you know.
But you know what? Well, let's do something different. Why not talk good about PlayStation instead of bad shit? Because we're talking about gaming. We're talking about gaming in general, man. Let's celebrate it. Everything is just hate sometimes.
Okay, 100%. So, Post, what is going on, Post?
Oh shit, Post is here. Don't forget it.
Right. That's all smoke and mirrors over there, man. You talking Little Bank. Look, I don't care if you play on PlayStation. I don't care if you play on Nintendo. But listen, man. A new wave came in 2000. It was called Xbox. And from that day forward, for 20 years, nothing has changed, man. That's what I keep trying to tell people. We sit up here and we give credit to Sony. Sony don't give credit to us, bro. Nintendo, they have changed their ways, but Sony hasn't changed their ways. Because the thing about it is, Sony relies on hardware to sell. When Microsoft came in, you remember, Microsoft went to Japan to offer them a plan to implement their softwares to help the gaming expand, It's the same thing Sega did that Nintendo didn't want in the 80s. Sega was trying to expand gaming while Nintendo stayed in their comfort zone. And as a result of that, when Sony came in, you had two of them with a strong-headed mindset like that, and it ultimately destroyed Sega because there was some people within Sega. See, the whole
Let's be honest. Sega
whole
was a
misconception about Sega dying was that Sony killed them off and Nintendo killed them off. It actually
no. Sega was stupid.
Right, Sega died from within. You had
they made too many consoles back to
That's
back.
exactly what happened.
Facts. And what happened?
Saturn, and a year later, you got the Dreamcast.
Facts. And what happened because of that was when Sega split, right? They had the Sega USA, you had Sega Japan.
Which they were butting heads.
Yeah. There you go. Enough said. We don't even have to. End of story. That's what got Sega in trouble. Now, for 20 years, y'all, people want me to believe that, hey, I got something good to say about Sony. When every time something of gaming is advancing, they don't want no parts of it. They didn't want crossplay. They didn't want EA access. They talk bad about Game Pass. But you got to always remember, they only concede when something succeeds. That sounds kind of like a damn political saying. But it's true. They only concede when something succeeds. When EA succeeded, oh well, you know what? Yeah, we'll put it on. When they start looking dumb is when they concede to it. Crossplay became a success. Okay, let's go. So I mean, I hear what gets on my nerves is I see the Xbox community always thinking that Microsoft needs to do what Sony does, and I'm sitting up here saying, where the F have y'all been in the last 19 years? It kind of makes me question. I'm like, where the hell have y'all been? Don't you realize the platform that you're supporting is not about hardware? It never was about hardware.
Well, my gripe with Microsoft right now is not about the hardware at all. It's about the games right now.
Yeah, it's
let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. I'm glad you said that because that's influenced. The only reason you're saying that is because you saw that dumb shit on Twitter.
No,
you saw that dumb shit on YouTube. You wasn't thinking that 2 months ago.
No. I'm not. I don't come from.
There's no way you was thinking that 2 months ago.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Then why were you thinking that?
Wasn't thinking that.
Okay, so if you was thinking that, did you not see the first show they gave you? We got criticized because we showed too many what? Not enough first-party games. Well, those are games being shown. Then they showed that we had 120 studios of third-party support, right? These games take time, right? We're in a pandemic.
That's not my argument. I know about that. I've been waiting like everybody else.
What are you waiting? But listen,
Wait.
I'll put it like this.
Look, I'm not flip-flopping. Let's get that out of the way. I'm not flip-flopping. All right.
No. I know. No.
I'm just saying.
I've
been here from the beginning. I've been quiet. I'm just out in YouTube. I'm not.
No, you're good.
I'm just starting. All right.
No,
you are perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine. This is beautiful right here.
They bought the studios. Yes, I understood that they need 2 or 3 years to make their games.
I'm not even gonna go there with you. You
need to go there.
Please hear me.
Let's go there. I don't care. Let's do it.
Look, I get all of that. But you got to remember, this is the new legal. I'm not going to talk that surface talk.
But now, here's the thing.
The surface talk. I get all of that. Now watch what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Out of all of that, Phantom, when did we ever hear about the game medium? Did we hear about the medium 2 years ago or last year? When did we hear about the medium?
Years ago.
When did we hear about that?
But my point is, are you jumping up and down for medium? Like you can't. No. You're getting the collector's edition. Are you doing that shit?
Fam, listen. Listen. Just answer me. When did we hear about it?
A few months ago.
This is my point. Huh?
May.
Okay, this year, didn't we?
Yeah.
So if we just now heard about it, right? And it's in development, and what the little that they showed us is understandable. Because we just now heard about the game. We just heard about it. There's no way in hell. Okay, look what happened to Halo. That's what happens when you jump the gun because you think you got to show your fan base something. Then you jump the gun and you make idiots out of yourself. Like, but we only get that mentality because we're watching Sony do that stupid shit.
Mm,
Now, do we really think?
No, that's not my problem.
Okay, but where I'm going is, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that whole narrative right now, because it's a narrative right now, is because on social media it's being pushed. But yet we're the only ones that said, hey, your console is coming out in November, right? So if we're worrying about the games, if we are really worrying about the games, wait till November. Then we truly got something to talk about. Because if the Xbox X comes out, Series X comes out with no games, everybody's validated. But do we really think, I'll put it like this. Does legal need to be shown games for me to be not hyped about the Series X? Not really. Because I'm going in the next gen. I really want to be surprised about everything. Cyberpunk's coming out. I don't want to play that on my X. I don't want to play that on the Xbox One X no more. I'm gonna wait. Every game that's coming out now as the year is going later on, I'm just gonna wait and get it for my Series X. And then I want my mind to be blown. So I'm being patient because I know it's gonna be more than just exclusive Xbox content or games that are coming out on there. I got Assassin's Creed Valhalla coming out. Nobody's talking about that. It's coming. We got Cyberpunk 2077 coming out, and your experience is going to be different. So if Halo got delayed, I'm cool with that. That's what I'm saying. I'm cool with that. Medium scoring and all of them are coming out. I'm ready for that. I don't need to be shown 18 minutes of gameplay. I'm tired of that.
But that's you, my friend.
That's right. Because every time we're
all different.
Exactly.
No.
So because and that's what I'm talking about.
Here's the problem. We got to put a timeline on when we're waiting, because we've been waiting before they announced the Series X. We've been hearing about wait to the next E3 for years.
Right.
And exactly. Yes, I understand the games take time. I have extreme patience.
Exactly.
I understand that what's the Compulsion is going to come out God knows when, but I'm waiting. Exactly. I understand the waiting game.
Right. So what do you want them to do?
But there's a point that, all right, they're making something, but give us a little, something.
But what if they don't? Hey, but what if they don't? That's my question. What if they don't?
I'm going to still buy the console. But Mark, not the word. PR-wise, people are just bashing them every fucking day.
That's great, because you know why? The end result is going to tell off. Let them bash, because when you can't show every game, that's the facts. Not every game is going to be shown, right? There's going to be games that you're just going to have to buy and just going to have to figure it out. So my thing is this: I'd rather for them to do something different.
I just feel that I've been waiting.
One second, post. Let them fight.
I'm just feeling that I've been waiting a little bit more than I expected. And now that we're having the Series X, and they themselves were promising and overhyping that they were showing games, and they were going to show. They showed Hellblade at the beginning, and almost, oh my God, this looks amazing. And they were going to a timeline that everything was great until May hit. I liked the May show. I didn't like that they didn't show. I didn't like that they didn't show gameplay, but I accept the games that were shown. They would look great to me. And then they came with the July show, right?
Right. July show, yeah.
The July show. And then Halo happened.
Right.
I was waiting for. Look, I have a Batman tattoo. I have a Halo tattoo.
Right.
Suspect.
I even though I like what I saw when I saw it, but they had 5 years doing this. 343.
Drop the ball. They dropped the ball. Let's be real.
There's something wrong with them. I don't know.
Hold on. You said they had 5 years to do this.
I understand. I'm gonna bet. Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
5 years.
I bet they
started over.
Here's the thing. I bet they didn't have 5 years. I bet they had.
Right. We know they didn't because they
started on Unreal Engine. I guess they had like 2-3 years of that shit. They developed the engine. They had to scrap everything. Right. Now they're going back to because
they didn't even have the money. Remember, Phil had to go and get the money. He had to go get the budget.
But
$500 million on that game.
But still, you have a motherfucker watching somebody should be overwatching you.
Facts.
Somebody should be saying, "Look, y'all have kids, right?
Right.
You let him do his homework sometimes alone.
Facts.
But you go to his room.
Facts.
and just asking what the fuck you're doing.
Fact.
Let me see what you're doing. Let me see your notebooks. Let me see what you're doing.
Right.
Okay, this is wrong. You got to do it again.
Right.
You're not presenting this.
Facts. Now watch this, Phantom. Let's go across the board since we were talking about PlayStation.
But
their
wait.
greatest game.
But
Their
here's
greatest
the thing.
game.
Here's the thing. When you see other studios, look
Right.
up Obsidian.
Right.
They had the Outer Worlds. Now
Right.
they're coming Grounded.
Right.
And now they're coming out with Avowed. 3 games with
Right.
great showing. I don't care if nobody likes Grounded. Grounded is a good game. So go fuck yourself.
Right.
3 games, no mistakes.
Facts. But here's the thing about that. Grounded didn't get showcased. It didn't get showcased that much.
But it surprised everybody.
And when it got showcased, it was almost ready for it to come out. We only waited like another month.
But did it
So that
fumble
whole
when they
time we didn't even know about Grounded.
But when people started playing it or looked at it, Grounded, everybody's laughing at it because it looks cartoony. But when you look at the game, nobody is like, well, this game actually looks good because Grounded is a beautiful game.
Facts.
But nobody's complaining about graphics. Nobody's complaining.
It took people to play it. Same with Sea of Thieves.
Exactly.
Sea of Thieves came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere.
What was the criticism of Sea of Thieves? It didn't have content, but it did look good and it played good and it's a good build.
Facts. Now watch what I'm about to say.
So here's my point. Why can everybody do it and 343 is just not?
They did it. They did it the same way, fam. Sea of Thieves didn't come out. Sea of Thieves wasn't supposed to come out like that.
But it wasn't broken.
But when it came out, Halo wasn't broken. It's in development. How can something be broken in development? It's in development. The game is only broken when it's out. And it's not performing right. That's a broken game. But a game in development ain't broken.
It's not working.
No, what's going on with Halo Infinite is this. They made promises on the backside of it, on all consoles, right? Obviously, it's struggling on old technology because what I just said. They built that engine for next generation purposes. They got to do some work. They got to go in there and do some work because look, you don't work on a console, right? You don't work on a game on a console all at the same time. You're going to find out as you work. So as they're working and they're finding out, you know what, this ain't working. We did it. That happened with Titanfall. Because anytime you use the cloud in there, you don't know what's gonna happen with that. So you remember what happened with Titanfall, right? The 360 version sucked because it just couldn't operate the same.
Yes.
It just could not operate the same. So that's the same thing that's happening. But what I was saying was the game got delayed. And there's a good damn reason it got delayed. Because we're talking about it.
I'm happy that it's delayed.
Exactly. Why would they bring out a game that ain't exactly?
But that ain't finished. Facts. You want a delayed game is a good game. You want it to delay to make it ready 100%.
The Last of Us 2, right? How many times did The Last of Us 2 get delayed?
The last delay was bullshit.
Facts. That's what makes it worse.
Anyway, fuck this shit. Forget about this shit anyway. We got our brother Post up in the house. Post, what's going on, bro?
I'm sorry, Post.
No, you good. No, Phantom, you good, man. What you're talking about,
my point is,
needs to be said.
I am waiting. Waiting.
Now watch this, Phantom.
This is the final thing I'm gonna say. I am waiting. I have no problems with waiting, but Halo hurt me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Of course.
Halo hurt me bad.
Of course. But Halo wasn't the end all for me because now listen, it's gonna hurt somebody like you. Let's be fair. You said you got the tats. You were ultimate fan. The only thing I can do is compare it if Gear 6 was coming out for me and it didn't come out. It would hurt me. So I understand exactly your point. But watch this. Because I've seen other great games, I'm okay. That's why I said I'm okay. It did hurt, but I'm like, man, you know what? Okay, get our baby right. Now, what I was gonna say about The Last of Us 2. Look how it had to get delayed. They had to get things right. They had to fix some things. So when they delayed it, they fixed some things. And when it finally came out, people might have thought it was bullshit or whatever. But the game, it wasn't that broken. You didn't get complaints of people like the game is all screwed up. And all of that type of stuff.
Almost perfect.
And you got to think about this. This is Halo. This is the golden child. We need this to be 100%. So if you got to
Exactly.
delay
Now,
it to
to
make
Phantom's point,
it
so I
right.
can shut up.
Halo, we have Halo, and because Halo has to be in the high standard, we
That's
cannot.
right.
We have to stop this with 343 because this is what happened with Halo 5. They
Right.
they launched the game, but
Right.
then they have big team battles, and then they have Forge,
Right.
and then they have a
There
bunch
you go,
of,
Famo.
and,
Now
and
you're
they
talking.
and they put a bunch of microtransactions in that shit. We're like,
Now, why did they do that, Phantom? Because they were listening to idiots.
That's my other problem.
I can't wait no more.
Here's my other problem with Halo: the fans. The
Right.
old
They need to
fans,
sit there. They need
the
to
old
shut
fans,
up. That's right.
the old fans that want the old style, that they want
Facts.
the sprint, that they don't
Let
want the
them talk,
timing, all
y'all.
that shit.
Right.
I'm like, because of you,
Right.
Halo
Right.
is
He's not
antiquated.
lying. He's exactly right.
Apex,
They
Call of
because
Duty, and
what
all these
Phantom is
shooters are
saying is
kicking
what's
your
exactly
fucking
happening.
ass. You
Yep.
gotta look into the future. I'm not saying that, dude. You got Master Chief Collection. You want to play that shit? Go ahead, play it.
Right.
But you gotta move forward, man.
Right.
We cannot be stuck in this
Right.
antiquated playing of shooters.
Right.
Because
What-
Halo is getting behind, and you cannot leave the golden goose of Microsoft behind.
Right.
Evolve.
What it is
That's-
Microsoft isn't believing in gamers like Phantom, y'all. They're not believing
Anyway,
in the
guys,
gamers like
let's
Phantom.
let's cut this Halo shit.
Yeah,
I've had enough with Halo stuff.
No, you good. Now I'm
just
gonna
saying,
Let's
conclude.
cut this Halo shit now. I've had enough of this bullshit.
Hey Sean,
Halo's just sitting here like, I want to talk, motherfucker. Let's
no,
go.
I'm finna end what I'm about to say.
Okay,
Now
end it.
that we
End
got
it.
like
that out of the
10
way,
times,
right?
nigga.
It's September. What's up, post up, baby?
No, estoy bravo,
It-
perdón.
What's good?
I'm sorry,
What's
man.
good, famo?
Your post break his jaw. What's going on?
But hold on, let me finish real quick.
Okay, you finish up. Finish up.
Now that we're waiting, right? What is it? September, so October, November. 2 more months. We're done. 2 more months, we're done, y'all.
Mhm.
That's it. So just hang in there. When
Cool.
that bad boy comes out and it don't have games, we know what to do. What's up, post up?
What's good, everybody? What's going
What's
on?
up, man?
Hey, Dirt, where you streaming this channel? Where you streaming?
No. This on Sean shit.
Oh, this on. No wonder why I couldn't find it. Don't nobody know Sean.
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, this
We got to check this shit out more.
is the first thing on his.
I appreciate the post. I'll send you the link post.
Don't nobody know you.
Uh,
Dirt, why is you giving this man a light? Don't nobody know him.
Boy, you stupid,
Somebody
boy.
knows his brown ass.
Don't nobody even know he had a YouTube channel.
Oh, come on, start that bullshit on my
Yo,
channel, post. This is my first stream, and you're gonna do a brother like this.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
I
Paul.
applaud you for your chat. Let me tell you something. I applaud you for your first stream, player, but your channel dog shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your channel's dog shit. Run, Paul. Don't come and give me that shit now.
We both got dog shit. We both got dog shit channels. But I'm my own channel dog shit. No, I'm just messing with you, brother.
Now, what's going on, Post? Thanks for dropping by. You know, just,
Yeah, I saw the link you sent me.
it's been a crazy week, Post. You know, from like Gamescom to the PS5 pre-orders, and obviously like what's happened with Black Panther, you know, Chadwick as well.
Yeah.
So it's just been a crazy week. Let's be real. So
Oh, Clifford Robinson too, man. The NBA player.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yo,
Yeah.
original
It's been a
headbander, bro.
shitty
Yeah.
ass year, man.
Yo, him and Mike had
The pictures at
battles
one
on the
time.
court.
Yeah, bro.
Him and
Cliff
Mike
Robinson,
had
man.
battles on the court.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They played for the Pistons at one
We
point.
wouldn't even have the headbands if it wasn't for Cliffy, bro.
Yeah. Hey,
He
facts.
the one Mike did hunched
he was
his
the first guy
shoulders,
to
bro.
wear
when he-
headband, yeah.
when he hit the yeah, that team back then was a problem.
That
too.
Trailblazer team was a monster, bro.
Yeah, there was
It
a
was.
problem. They had a
Hell
nice
yeah,
so salute him.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
crazy, y'all. I just want to say this, man. Look, it's an honor, y'all. I know I gotta go because I'm still moving, but I wanted to come in here and show Sean some love, man. And,
well, I appreciate it, bro, man.
no
Appreciate
doubt. And then to all the deaths that's going on, I just want to also say, man, y'all be safe, man. My brothers, I love y'all, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Life is
Thanks,
important,
Thank you,
bro.
man.
You
Bless
too, brother. Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
This
man.
game and stuff is just
Thank you,
fun
man.
to us, man. People out here get it all messed up. Like we hate each other, bro. We don't hate each other. We're all
No, we-
brothers, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
Definite.
Phantom, I appreciate that, man. That needed to be heard. That's why I challenged you, bro. No, bro, you slaughtered it. It's the truth. It's a side that people don't hear, man. And I'm glad you conveyed that other side.
Thank you,
bro.
thank you, thank you.
No
man.
problem.
Sometimes we just needed to say it.
Dirk, I appreciate your support, man, all the time. Delvin, you too, man.
And I
You
apologize.
guys, man. I'm gonna hang in there for a little bit more, but I just want to let everybody know when I do bounce, man. Y'all know why.
Oh, for sure. Thanks.
Yeah, and I apologize. I get passionate about Batman and Halo.
No, It's all good, bro. Hey,
So good.
did
No
you?
apologies needed.
I thought I saw you post something earlier about there's a pony going around saying crazy shit about threatening executives and shit, man. What's the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
Oh, it's Omega, bro.
God, man. Like leave it at that. Man, this is game. This is video games, bro. Yes, we're all passionate. We're passionate about Xbox, passionate about PlayStation, passionate about Nintendo. We're passionate gamers, but come on, man. Come on, bro. It is
Your,
never
your post, your brother Omegiaza is out again. What's going on?
That ain't
bro?
my brother, man.
That's your brother. He comes on the
Hold on.
Discord. He calls you Papa sometimes,
No,
bro. So what
no.
the fuck is
Shit,
going on?
really?
The lie detector determined that was a lie. Come on now, don't do it like that, player. That's half a long. That's half a long got a problem. So, but you know,
shit crazy, man.
Get it together. I don't think he understands how serious.
Did y'all see what else he just put? Like about my boy Fame ENT. He had said that he wished he died from COVID, but then he tried to delete it, but of course somebody screenshot it first.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that dude got
Lost
issues,
all my
man.
respect, bro. Lost all my respect.
That dude got issues, man.
Yeah,
Fucked up.
that's messed up. That's
Yeah, you
stupid,
got-
man.
You
Yeah,
gotta
man.
see the signs. You gotta see the signs. He talk about that, but that dude he got mental issues, man.
He
So,
must.
you know,
You talking about Fame, right?
Like that. He's
no,
Yeah, man. This
Masiago.
this dude
Yeah.
said Fame. He
I
wish
don't
he
get
would have
it.
died of COVID or something like that. Let me
Yeah,
try to find it because he did
That's
delete
insane.
it, but somebody screenshotted it. Of
that's
course.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
insane because obviously, like, pause. We even talked to Omegiaza behind the scenes. So listen, brother, when we're on the shows, it's fine. We can cap, we can coon, whatever you want to do. But out on the real world, Twitter, you can't say I'm gonna go blow up SIE. I'm gonna murder this person. You can't do
Facts.
shit like that, bro.
Mhm. And he's still doing it.
I'm
That's
still
crazy.
doing it.
Yeah, I often tell people this gaming shit go be here, man.
Right.
But if we as people are not together, if Sean, if you're not together, or if anybody on this panel is going through any type of issues, then that is more important than this gaming shit.
Talk to him.
And
People, we have to understand we are more important than this gaming shit. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? This shit gonna be here.
Yep.
But if I have to reach out to my brother and say, "Are you okay?" Man, fuck this show. Fuck this.
Facts.
Fuck that. I need
Exactly.
to make sure you all right. And once I make sure you all right, then we can proceed to enjoy what we enjoy together as friends. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I think a lot of people take this shit too serious.
There you go.
They can't differentiate between what is entertainment,
Absolutely.
what is a character that's being displayed at that point versus what is reality. And that's a lot of times why I create the tweets that I tweet
Right.
on Twitter when I'm messing with this Sony fan base. I just look at over some of the most personal attacks and
Right.
ridiculous comments that people say about me
Right.
just because I put out some information that they don't agree with their
Right.
preferred plastic.
Mhm.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
It's telling.
Right.
And I do that on purpose.
Right.
I do it on
100%.
purpose. It don't
we talked about
bother
it behind
me.
the scenes.
Right.
Yeah, it don't bother
one
me.
bit. Nope.
I just want to see where people mentality is at.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
And you want to know
it's-
why I post up?
Yeah, it's
Dirt,
crazy. Yeah.
Dirt post up. You know why? And I'm talking to my homeboys right here. You know why it doesn't phase us?
Yeah.
And it's about to get real on this show. Sean's about to get some realness, man.
Oh shit.
Because where we come from, bro, it can be life or death any day for us, bro. We got families, we're protectors, bro. It's seriousness where we from.
Oh.
So just getting on a damn
Yeah.
keyboard and hearing some look,
bullshit.
that's the least bit you can do to me is send me a text message. That's
But
the least amount.
yeah, the comments on Twitter is the least things I'm worried about. I live in one of the most worst areas.
There
in
you go.
Chicago.
Speak on it. Speak on
When I leave out the door,
There you go.
And when I'm sitting in the house, I'm hearing gunshots a block
Yeah.
away from me.
Right.
Yeah,
And
man, I
either-
remember that. I remember that.
In either direction.
Right.
I was in a
Right.
Discord with King, and I was sitting in the house, and he like, man,
Yeah, it's
duck
crazy,
post-
bro.
he told me to duck. I'm
Right.
listening to the gunshots. He told me to duck. I say, man, I'm in the back of the house.
Right.
I'm good. But they was running on the side of my house and shooting out in front of my house like it was Call of Duty.
That's
And,
crazy, man.
and King was surprised. I was,
Jesus.
you're accustomed. I'm accustomed to that.
You're accustomed to it. Yeah.
It happens so freaky. So when I walk out of the house where I live, shit, it's a 50-50 chance anything
Right.
can happen. So why would I let some
Right.
a person on the internet
That
that
affect-
I've never seen before, that I
Right.
probably would never meet. That's probably on a different continent or wherever.
Right.
Affect me in that matter. When the internet allow you to be anybody, most likely it's a
Anybody.
10-year-old boy trying to act like he 15.
Absolutely.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I let that? Why would I
There-
let that bother me?
There's a lot of people who are catfish people. I want to put that out there. A
Facts.
lot of catfishing going on.
Absolutely.
But I'm just letting you know, I ain't no catfish, bro. I come out of
Hell
Memphis,
no.
Tennessee.
Yeah,
James and Watson's, North Haven.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Mount Moriah, Orange
Mhm.
Mound. You don't, bro. I'm telling you, where the mayor's corrupt, where the mayor makes strip clubs and clubs for you to go into. Seen all of that madness, bro. I've seen it.
Hey,
That's
plus,
all
hey, you know
day,
what
man.
illegal?
That's like the retardedness all day.
Hey, you know what legal? I don't know. I don't know how old you are, bro, but I grew up in Detroit, right?
Oh,
Born and
man,
raised.
say no more, bro.
I don't live in Detroit anymore.
Right.
but I work in Detroit every day. And I would tell you niggas what I do for a living once we get off the air.
Right.
And check this out. I'm not a cop or anything. I would tell you what I do for a living. I grew up in the 80s, bro.
Right.
Even though I was a kid,
Right.
I seen with my own eyes crack destroy.
Facts. Yo,
Son,
I
let me
had
get
my-
that
I had a-
number.
look, I had a relative, bro. Used to get beat down by his mama because he wouldn't bring back her crack, bro. Wouldn't bring
No,
it back.
That's crazy.
He
bro.
died from it, and it
This
messed
shit
him up
destroyed our
mentally, bro.
communities, man. I seen all that shit with my own
Right.
eyes, man.
I've been shot, bro. Look, I'm standing right next to it. Look, I'm standing in my neighborhood to a friend girl on a bicycle. Dude roll up, shoots her, bro. Takes a bite.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? She lives. I'm sitting here like you. It's like Post said, you get numb to that. Because
Yeah,
when
you
I
get
think
numb
back,
to it,
I'm
man.
like, why
You
did
get
I
numb
just
to
stay in my house after that, man? Why did I keep coming outside the
Finding dead bodies and shit, nigga.
Yeah, because
Shit
bro.
we
It
see
ain't
every
nothing to
day,
see
man.
a dead body in the alley or something.
Hell yeah.
That's
Man, bro,
nothing
that
for
was
you to
common.
get hurt on.
That was common back
That
in
was
the day.
common. That's why when Boys in the Hood came out, we all
You
related to
see
that.
a dead body?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
That's
right.
real shit, man.
That was real. People think that stuff is we not catfishing here. A
Nah,
lot
ain't
of
no
this
bullshit,
is just
man.
therapeutic for us, man. It's a way for us to chill.
Gaming is therapeutic.
Gaming is
That's all
therapeutic,
it
man.
is.
Because when you come
It's
from
definitely.
when you come from where we come from, you deal with a lot of people.
I deal with a lot of dogs, though, but I don't catch them.
It's true.
A lot of people where we come from is dealing with PTSD and don't even know it.
And don't even know it, bro.
They're numb,
Right.
and I had to see a therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's the hard truth, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nothing that I'm
It's not just soldiers,
it's-
man. Soldiers don't go through that. They're not the only people that go get that traumatization.
It's not
bro.
a bad thing for me to say that. It was something that I needed because since
Right.
I was little since I was a child up until now, I've learned to internalize a lot of the things that I've been through
Right.
and the things that I've seen. And when you internalize things and hold them inside,
That's
it has
where the
a
issues
negative
come.
effect.
Right.
It has a negative effect on your
Right.
mentality, but it has a negative effect on your body. It can
Right.
kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was in a position where I was normalizing a lot of the things that should have been traumatic to me, like finding the body, like hearing gunshots, like seeing people get killed, or whatever. And when I spoke to my therapist, he said, "Look, you've been through a lot of traumatic situations. I'm surprised you haven't exploded."
Yeah,
You know
haven't snapped.
Yeah, and
Right.
he's like, "You a real strong person to go through those things."
Facts.
And not allow them to affect you to a point where you become a ticking time bomb and affect others in a negative manner or in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it was like, oh, therapist, all that shit. That shit only for the movies. I don't need that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we is in the hood. We don't need that. That's for the movies. We good.
People don't believe stuff like that. People think like if you like in my culture, especially if someone says they're mental, they'll be afraid to call it out. The family will say, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with
it's
them.
nothing
Don't worry
wrong
about
with
it."
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the type of environment we're going. But I literally broke down because in front of the therapist,
Right.
because at that point I found out that I actually needed that conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I actually needed to release that energy, those thoughts, and those feelings, and the things that I was going through. I felt as though I needed to do those things. You know what I'm saying? She mad right now. You know,
She's mad at you. She's mad at you. I need it right now as well.
You know, yeah, she's
I
mad.
haven't eaten it yet.
Yeah, she's mad right now. But I literally broke down because I realized at that moment I needed that. That was something that I needed. And as I was getting everything out, it was like a relief on my body.
Right.
Mentally, physically, and spiritually.
Right.
And the doctor and my therapist told me, say, look, this stuff can kill you. You can be dying.
It can break you.
It can. No, he say this can literally kill. It's a silent killer.
It's a silent killer, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Silent
A
but deadly.
silent killer, bro.
You know what
deadly.
post up? You know what post up? You heard about my Gears 3 days, right? I'm gonna be honest, man. Since post up is talking, bro, I was going through so much, man. That was my medicine, y'all. That's why I really wouldn't leave it. I was dealing with things, taking it out on people on that game for 3.5 years. For 3.5 years, man. It took my teammates to pull me off of that. Like, yo, listen, nobody's playing it no more. Because I needed it. And then, like you said, I had to because I was in the wind turbines. I was a wind technician. So traveling, you know, I got kids, right? My first two are daughters. So some of the stuff I would be yelling at the TV and acting out, I would have never done that back home.
Yeah, bro.
So it was giving me a release, right? It was giving me, right. So when I came home, I didn't even know how to function, y'all. And it's real now. My wife was like, you don't talk to us, you know? Because I was so used to being on the road. When my kids would be playing, y'all go in the room, I don't want to hear our noise.
Yep. I've
You
been
know
there
what I'm
before.
saying?
I've been there before,
Stop,
brother.
man, and realize, damn, I'm home.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. And then once I finally got off of Gears, and like we were talking about it earlier, and I started playing these other games, I got myself back, man. I was like, man, bro, you know? And then I realized this before I ended. People need something for an outlet. They need something. If you're bothered, go exercise. Go play some basketball.
You need to find an outlet. Yeah.
Yeah, talk to somebody. Do something, man.
This is what they say. Like, I know gaming does take away a lot of the things, but sometimes it might not work for that. It might not work for you. You might have to go, like what Paul said, go to a psychiatrist or talk to someone. Go out and about. Just explore, get some fresh air. See a different scene than.
Oh,
see
shit.
a different. Post is in trouble.
No, she good.
Oh.
Like, go out and about, see a different scene than what you might have negative. You might have negative energy at home. But sometimes you have to get away from that. Go out for a walk, half an hour, blow off the steam, then come back. You know.
What I realize, what happens is that sometimes the way we perceive things, sometimes the way we process things or think, the lower part of your brain is where the defense mechanism is, right? So if your brain realize
Xbox one-on-one therapy class session, y'all.
Hold on. The lower part of your brain is where the defense mechanism resides. So if the brain sees that or feels that you're in trouble or your body in trouble,
right,
it's going to perceive thoughts. It's going to have you thinking certain ways because that's what it feel it needs to do to protect you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To protect you.
Right.
And my therapist made with it because I got into a conversation with him about how I think sometimes and how I perceive things. He was like, well, that's your brain trying to protect you. It knows what's best for you in that situation. And I think a lot of times that's what affects us from where we grew up and what we grew up around.
Post, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question? Like, when did you realize that you had to see a psychiatrist and like at what age? How long did it take you?
No, this was recently. This was recently. This was recently. I left work. I took
good
time
for you, man.
I took time, and a lot of things is because you have triggers, right?
Right.
I work a job where I'm constantly
He's right.
I'm dealing with different personalities and people every day. And sometimes those people are not positive. Sometimes they say things to you and you know to trigger you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you're dealing with that on a day-to-day basis, constantly and consistently, at some point you try to hold it. You know what I'm saying? And
like,
so
what made you realize to go to like a psychiatrist or
well,
talk to someone? What
honestly,
made that?
what made me is that
She was beautiful.
I separated myself not only from my family, but from my friends, and also from the people around me. I would stay in the room all day. I wouldn't go nowhere. People would call. I wouldn't answer the phone. And my brother and his wife was like, "Man, you depressed and you don't even know it."
Right.
I'm like, depressed? I ain't depressed. That's a movie. You move out the band. But my brother was saying, look, your actions and what you're doing, standing in this room, not interacting with people and things like that. That's a sign. Sign of being depressed.
Yep.
And my brother was like, man, you might just need to go talk to somebody. Just try it out.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
And him being your brother, man, he come from your circle.
Yeah. And my brother, and so I just out of the blue did it, and my job offered that for
that's
free.
wrong, bro.
You know what I'm saying? My that free. So when I did it in that first session, when I realized I needed to be there, and I realized because when we come from a community where we're not educated about these things in terms of signs of depressions and things like we see it in a movie.
Facts.
But that's movie. That's Hollywood. That's entertainment. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was perceiving things at the time.
La Post, the biggest thing is in denial. That's the biggest thing with us.
And that's
what
the
biggest thing with us. Yeah.
That's what it was. But when I went to that first session and I broke down, it was like a weight off my shoulders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was like a relief. And then when he started explaining things to me and things like that, I got to understand myself and sometimes and understand and appreciate, you know what? Even if it's not a therapist that you're going to go talk to, you have to talk to someone.
What's up, everybody? That's right, man. You got to be happy.
You have to talk to someone. If you're going through something, sometimes the best thing to do is just have a conversation and get other people's perspective. And another thing is that I felt like I was going through at the time that I was going through it by myself, right? I was going at it alone.
Yeah,
I felt like I was going at it alone. And guess what, Sean? When I reached out to my cousins, when I reached out to my friends, and I told them what I was going through and that I was now. Guess what? They was going through the same thing.
That's crazy, doesn't it?
Same way. And you know what they told me? Kay, you're not alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Realize you got people around you. We all going through it. So we can all lean on each other and help each other. You don't have to deal with this.
That's the power right there.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where gaming come in. It's power and community.
Yep.
It's power and gaming. And that's why when I say when we're in the Discord, you heard me often say a lot, Sean, about how what we do in the Discord be helping each other because sometimes
100%,
get away from it does that for me.
100%, it does, Post, because a lot of us talk about certain things and what we've been through. Like most of us have been through that similar experience, and obviously, I would ask you, or you would ask someone, like, how did you deal with that? Like, I'm like going through a similar problem at the time, and like say in Discord we do talk like real talk, and it does help. It does help big time.
Right.
A lot of times that people think when we on the show, it's about gaming, it's about antics and stuff like that, and being entertaining and funny. But a lot of times when we're behind the scene in the Discord,
it be real talks, bro.
It be real life shit that motherfuckers is going through that we'll never talk about on a panel or something like that.
God.
But we deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We deal with it behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Right. And sometimes you need that. Like I don't hang around. Like I'm solo dolo. Right? Well, I got friends. I don't hang around them that much.
Right.
As you get older, you kind of go on your own path. But I still pull up and go around and see what's up.
You still post up.
Yeah, but most of the times I'm kicking it with the guy. I'm kicking it with y'all on here. Because I know my environment, man. There's too much shit going on in the city. I'm trying to stay out the way, man.
Facts.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, go to Canada and straighten up a guy for me, please. I'm supposed to have a guy called Daryl supposed to be working right now, and he just chatted me. Like, yo, I was getting dinner. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm being handling MMA by myself. I'm in a podcast and I'm working. And where the fuck were you? Whatever.
He's
Anyway.
supposed to be
Facts.
working.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because look, I manage a sports book, so I am handling bets right now.
Okay.
So I'm working. There's a lot of shit going on. MMA is going on. Boxing is going on.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Football about to come back. Baseball
Yes.
going on. Yeah.
I'm busy right now. Even though I'm talking to you guys, I'm busy. And this
Yeah,
motherfucker's
no
not
doubt,
doing
man.
shit.
Oh,
So
you can't mess with the money. That'll really.
Right.
You can't fuck up the money. That'll really send a nigga off. All this pertains to gaming because gaming is a medicine for some.
of
Yeah.
course.
No
man.
different
For many, for
Yeah,
a
for
lot
many,
of people.
yeah.
For
for
many.
many. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm
so,
not on drugs, man. I just play my games. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
Spend time with
cool.
my kids. I'm feeding my whole family in the gamers, bro.
Exactly, and that's what it's about.
It's
Well,
about
but-
having fun and escaping. Like
Yes.
I said, like who was that guy who passed away? Was it gaming? No, what's it? What was his name?
Xbox Addict.
Yeah, Adek. Yeah, look what
Yeah.
look what his story was because obviously he was in the army, or,
Military.
military, and
Yeah.
I think he lost his legs or something.
Yeah.
And like gaming was the escape for him.
Look
It
at his
helped
legacy,
him.
bro. Right.
Yeah,
Look at his legacy.
Losing his
Ridiculous,
legs
ain't it?
can't stop him from living.
Nope.
yeah.
Exactly.
But gaming brought him back to like
It sure did,
where
bro.
life is worth living for him. Certain for everybody's different, but for him it was a massive game
Yeah,
changer.
of course.
Gaming was a massive game
You know,
changer
that's
for him.
crazy.
And he was
that
an
I
Xbox
said, yo.
fan.
Everybody has their pains. Everybody has their different issues, and
Facts.
gaming is a really good escape. Even when we were kids,
Facts.
I've been bullied a lot since I was a kid. I was always been fat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but now that I'm older, I got gaming, and I never thought about that much about because of course it hurts, but I mean I haven't had much
Yeah,
experience.
the only big body, big
Yeah.
body on the panel. You
But-
love yourself. You know
It's
what
all
I'm saying?
right, man.
One
Listen,
thing
man,
about
you just,
During the years, man, when I got older, and I started finding out there's a lot of chubby
Yo-
chasers out there.
when you got older, you realize we all getting fat, huh?
Yeah. So
Look,
yeah.
I tell people, look, in terms of my weight, I can change that, but there's certain
Facts.
things about you can't.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I can change who I am physically.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you who was criticizing me or trying to look, it's some things about you you can't change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so don't even worry about that. Love yourself, love
Yeah.
who you
Oh,
are,
of course, I love myself so much, man.
love the food
there,
you
man.
eat. Just
Right.
make-
Be healthy, man. Just take
Hey,
care
just
of
like
yourself.
myself. Hey, like,
Well,
like y'all know, I always like joking. Sean always joke about me being a dark skinned brother.
right.
I love it. That's why I joke about it because I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with it. Like I was always teased as a kid. Oh, look at dark ass Darius, dark
Right.
black ass. Okay, fine. But that actually built a lot of character with me.
Yeah.
Facts.
Up in Detroit, I'm dark. See, like the most racist people, the damn niggas. They so racist towards me. I mean, they was lighter. I'm dark. Okay, that's cool. Bro. I'm proud of being a dark skinned brother. And
Here's a little weird thing about racism in my country, Panama. What you guys consider racism, I'm not saying it's wrong because it's not wrong. I grew up there. It's different down here. Down here, if I call you black, negro, that's a love, something a little bit with love.
oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't know if you heard with next to Latin people, Spanish people, they say a lot of mi negro.
Yeah, that's how in Texas, bro. We do that all the time.
Mi negro, mi negra. Mi negro, mi negra. That's not racist. We're telling you you're black. We know you're black.
Exactly.
But we have history down here about slavery. Also,
but don't know that's all
conquistadors-
part of the bloodline though.
but we don't care. We know what you are. We know your color, but we say it with love. Tú eres mi negro, tú eres mi negra. You're my black. You're my black. You understand?
Yep.
So it's different for us. And like I said to Sean a few months ago, earlier, Panama is proud of having the cultural differences that we have. We have a lot of cultural difference.
It's the same over here as well.
We're mixed. We're extremely mixed, dude.
Look,
I know I look Spanish, but my grandmother is black.
Right.
I'm not taking that to excuse because I know that story. I got a black friend.
No,
It's not about that.
No. But you good.
You're all part of the bloodline. That's what I'm talking.
That's what I'm talking about.
We are in the same bloodline.
See, man, I know a
That's a
little
whole
bit.
different conversation.
My bloodline is all over the place, and I love it.
Yeah,
Right.
If I take a picture of my family, you're like, okay, who's who?
Right.
We're like, we're all family, bro. It doesn't matter.
I say this.
And I love it.
When you learn to love
Same
yourself,
thing with my kids. You see my kids, you're like, wait, they're yours? Yeah, remember mine? Don't worry
Right.
about it.
Are you sure?
You know what goes back to what Dirk said, right? And today, man, I've been inspired. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. And I don't think we like talking the truth, y'all. And you know, I put on my Facebook page today. I just let it have it, man. I'm tired of holding back truths because it brings discomfort to people. But this whole week has shown things right in our faces, man. And until we come to grips, look, man, I can love you, right? But don't mean I have to hold a lie for you because I feel like if I tell the truth about something that may make you uncomfortable, that all of a sudden I don't love you anymore. We got to stop that. You got to start respecting truths. People got to start respecting truths because that's the only way we can make anything come up out of it that's real. Anytime we keep trying to harness lies and be fake with one another, then nothing's changing. And that's why we see things constantly keep happening. It's because we don't want to face these truths, right? So just like Dirk, he was picked on for being black. Well, man, our man Nas just made a song called Ultra Black now, fam. Now Dirk is popular. Being dark-skinned and beautiful is popular, man.
The King Disease album is fire.
There was nothing wrong with him in the first damn place. We just pick on people. You see what I'm saying? It's like we people need to grow up.
The worst lie is not telling the truth.
I say this. Learn to love. Once you learn to love yourself, you'll learn to laugh at yourself. And when you learn to laugh at yourself, you can learn to laugh at others. That's why when I see things on Twitter, or even when we joking amongst each other,
right?
And I laugh if it's funny. It's funny, even if it's about me, because I'm content in terms of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? So I learn to laugh at myself, and I learn to laugh at others. You know what I'm saying?
You know what post up, man? Where I'm from, I grew up on Guam, man. So I understand what my brother over here is talking about from Panama and different cultures. Because I had to deal with a lot of cultures when I grew up. I dealt with a lot of cultures being on Guam, man. So it's like when you was talking about that, I've never fought. I mean, hand fist fought people that I love, the people that I respect. I never got into fights with people that I love and respect. Never. So I don't understand that disloyalty. I live by that, man. Like if I knew what I mean by that is if I knew that, you know, something happened to any of y'all, right? That was a crutch as y'all grew up. I don't joke with y'all with that. I'm not gonna call my man Phantom fat. I'm not. It's just me. I'm not gonna say something.
You should. Well, why not? Why not? Why you not call me fat? I am fat though. You know.
No, because that's not me. I don't.
You just big boned it. That's all.
Because this is how I live, man. I give the respect. It's because it's not needed from me, man. You see what I'm saying? There's no reason for it. It's not needed. You know, if you fat, you fat. I see you fat. It ain't even nothing for me to pick with you with. And that's the kind of environment that I've created for myself, man. So when somebody's okay, I'll give you an example before I shut up. You know when you meet somebody, right? Everything's cordial, everything is good. And then you got those people, right when y'all get comfortable, then he wants to say, man, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. You know, man, when did you get comfortable to call me a motherfucker, dog?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? When did it ever get, dog? You know,
yes.
Did something go wrong? See, those type of people, that's why when Post was talking about, I stay to myself, I've always been like that, man, all my life. Like, if I mess with you, you really mean something to me, man. If I don't mess with you, it speaks for itself. That's
exactly.
Like how I
exactly like.
But I've learned to, you know, just give respect, man. I don't need to know your privacy. I don't need to know. There's certain things as adults that I don't need to know because it doesn't matter. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But if I see you, you know, no matter what you're doing or what, you know who you are, if I see that your car's broke down, I'm not gonna drive past you because you believe in something I don't believe in something. I'm gonna pull over, man, and help you. That's common courtesy. It has nothing to do with that stuff. You know, it's just common courtesy of the human being.
Yes, there's a quote that I always live by that I have it on my phone actually. It says, "Never explain. Your friends don't need it, and your enemies won't believe you anyway." So
Right.
You should get a tattoo.
Yeah, man. That's
Facts.
real-
That's wrong, bro.
That's some real shit right there.
Yeah, that's wrong. You should never have to explain.
Hey, let me say
your
something right quick, Lee.
nobody, bro.
Let me say something right quick,
because
Lee.
your friends already know what you're doing, so
Facts.
they know
you
you.
gotta
They love you.
explain. It's something wrong there, bro.
Hey, let me say
Right.
something right quick, Lee, because you just said something that really hit home. If I don't fuck with you, you would know I don't fuck with you, right? Like even in this community, like I'm not just talking about real life and my personal life.
Right.
I mean, even in this community, if I don't fuck with you,
There you
you
go.
know I don't fuck. Like there's certain cats I'm not gonna say on names. I just don't fuck with.
Right.
Then I'm hearing these niggas still mentioning my name in podcasts. Like, bro, I don't fuck with you.
Right.
Can't you tell when you invite me to
Right.
a podcast? I don't show up. I don't fuck with you like that.
Right. There you
Right?
go.
I mean, it's nothing personal. I just
It's
don't
just-
fuck with you.
exactly. Your vibe is not my vibe.
Your
I'm
vibe is not my
jealous.
vibe.
Exactly.
Exactly. Your
Exactly,
vibe is
yeah.
not my vibe. It's nothing personal. I just
Right.
don't fuck
Now,
with
if I
you.
see you, what's up, man? What's up?
What's
But
happening?
we're not in the car riding around, zoning out.
You be cordial. You be
Right.
cordial, but I just don't fuck with you, bro.
That's right, bro. I got you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've been, and you know what, y'all? I've been made fun of because I've been like that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I came into this world angry. I've fought giants my whole life. My story is crazy, bro. I've had Amber Alerts on military bases when I was 2 because I got bored sitting in the commissary with my mom and I walked off. The military shut down, had to look for me, and I was next door. I got into a fight preschool with a 5th grader. Can you imagine going to the principal's office and the principal's office like, who'd you get in a fight with? And here I come through the door. Like, what the fuck? I made history, bro. So I've always, like I said, man, my life been kind of weird. I've never fit in. And I had to realize, man, because I stand out. You got to be comfortable with yourself. And you know, and besides, man, I've always been protective. It's like I grew up with my mom's and my sister. So, of course, being the male, you naturally feel you got to protect them. You know, you got to protect them. So, hell, when I got older, man, I'm like, yo, you know, I got a family now. So, y'all got to be extra careful now, you know, because I can't be around y'all no more like that. I got a wife and kids now that life changes. Life gives you roles.
That's part of life.
That's life, exactly. And as men, you have to learn how to evolve. You have to learn how to see it. You can't be a kid all your life. You can't think the way you used to think. You got to come on with it, man. And when you grow up, it's more than just growing up with your age. Mentally, grow up, man. And always make a difference for the better, man. That's what men do. We always make a difference for the better. That's why it was so significant where we came from. When you hear the word OGs, you know what I'm saying? OGs don't always mean original gangsters. It just means old gentlemen.
Old gentlemen, yeah. Old timers.
Old timers. If your daddy wasn't around, your uncles wasn't around, you had them. You know? And that's what it's about, man. It's the same thing in here. A lot of us are old root gamers, man, and we try to come in here and steer it right. When we see stupid shit, when it's getting too stupid, we try to correct. No. It's not about that. And a lot of times you get scrutiny. But hey, man, you do it anyway because you know you're right. You know you're right. You know? So It just comes with the territory, man.
Well, that's some real shit. Some real deep shit, man.
This podcast have been.
It got real up in here, man.
Yeah,
Well,
Stuff came up in here.
We needed it.
And
Maybe
we went
we
to
needed
damn
it.
counseling with post stuff.
I think we needed it.
My bad.
We needed it.
My
I think
bad.
we all
You
did it.
sometimes you got to get away from that game and shit and be real. I realized that on Twitter, like I posted a tweet on Twitter about me playing Battletoads.
Right.
I remember that, yeah.
And then literally the ponies jumped on my like they couldn't even take a break from being a fanboy. Because I
can't take
wasn't
breaks,
being I wasn't being a fanboy. I was talking about a serious experience with my son.
That's crazy.
And they literally hop on there. And the first thing we want to do is be look, I'm not being a fanboy. Know when to turn that shit off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And
a lot of times on Twitter,
right,
they don't know when to turn that shit off.
bro.
I can vouch for you, post up. You know what, Shine and Phantom and Dirt. I'm like we said, me and Post up, we act cool. We've been knowing each other, man, but it ain't nobody's business. Because we know how social media is. But we've been knowing each other on social media. Me and Post have known each other for about 3.5 years, maybe 4,
Yeah.
on social media. You know what I'm saying? When he just told me that, it blows me away, y'all, because damn, you're still going through that stupid shit? Like, I don't even go through that no more.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter and be chilling. I post whatever I want. The herd doesn't even come in there. I'm like, sometimes I miss them, but then sometimes I'm like, I'm glad it, because I'm like, at some point, that's got to get old, man. Let somebody speak their opinion. You shouldn't come up on somebody's post, man, and just ridicule an opinion like that. Like, go play your damn console games, man. Damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're still going through that. I really can't believe it.
This
bro.
was recently too, bro.
That shit's crazy.
And people jumped on my it was some positive people jump on there like, man,
But like, Post,
he's talking about his son, and y'all don't hear with this bullshit.
Yeah, like you weren't even fanboy. You just saying,
no,
right? That's crazy, bro.
You and your kid
happened though.
loved it. Yeah, I know.
When he looked at Battletoads, he was like, "Dad, are you serious? Are we playing this?"
Damn.
And then once we started playing, and we played about an hour or so of the game, and I was like, "Man, we're gonna take a break." He was like, "No, I want to keep going."
That's good, man.
You know what I'm saying? And then came back the next day, like, "Dad, we gonna finish that game?"
Right. I'm trying to get my son to play with me.
He judged it by looking at it. That was the moral. That was the
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's the definitive factor, bro. Never judge a book by its cover type thing.
He judged it. He assumed because of the way it looked,
right,
that Dad, I ain't finna play this bullshit.
Right. Right.
But then when he played it, we actually had a good time playing together because it was tough.
Right. It is, bro.
I didn't play on no easy mode. That shit was tough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so that was my whole point by it. And instead of people realizing that, oh, you made your son play this because of this.
You made him.
Yeah, like I was forcing. People on the tweet was telling me I was forcing my son to play. Like, bro, stop, bro. I don't play when it comes to my family, bro. Just stop. If you ain't got nothing good to say, then don't say it at all. This is not a fanboy tweet.
Damn,
I'm not trying to trigger the community at this point, even though I do that a lot. But I'm just being genuine about an experience.
You were having a bonding moment with your son.
Yeah.
Come out.
And that moment made me realize that even though Battletoad doesn't have couch, even though it doesn't have
the online co-op,
it made me understood the dynamics in how I interact with my son. Facts. He wasn't in another room with the door closed and with a headphone on saying, "Daddy, let's start this game." He wasn't at his mother's house.
He was right next to you
with a headphone on, saying that he was right next to me.
Yeah.
And the emotion and interaction that I got from him, you can't get that playing online in 2 separate rooms or
that's true.
2 different houses.
That's
so
true.
It made me appreciate that because I've come from that. I come from the era before the internet where that's all we did. But when the internet came in, it lost track of that. Don't nobody go over nobody's house to play no more. Everybody say, "I'm finna go home."
That's true.
I could be at your crib. Hey, you want to play 2K? Yeah, I'm finna go home and hop online.
Facts.
What?
Facts.
Right. What are we doing?
We come from the times that 12 of us were beating one single player game at somebody's house.
That's the thing, like,
appreciate that.
He's right, man, because I can't even get my kids to play. I told them this morning, look, why don't we all just get on our TVs, play the co-op, man? They want to play that damn Fortnite. I can't get them up the damn Fortnite.
I'll give you an example. Like,
that's how my son play, man.
Like, I'll give you an example. I've not started by Battletoads. The reason why, because obviously my wife and my kid, they're actually coming back from Pakistan today. I want to play that game with her because she loves them beat up like Street of Rage. Me, her, and my little brother, we completed the game together.
Nice.
Couch co-op is awesome. When you see like your little brother or your wife just enjoying the game, like she gets into the game, like, yeah, come on, let's kick the shit out of these guys.
It makes for a good night, don't it, Famo? It makes 100%. For a good night.
Yes.
And I'm waiting for as soon as she comes back. Obviously, we will play Battletoads like couch co-op, and it's going to be fun.
I mean, the energy was different. We was high-fiving each other after we and everything, and that's something you can't. That's something I experienced growing up with family members, and my son needs to experience that in the age of internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Plus, you do not get that. Even if, like, look, we play games together. It's not the same experience. You know that for the
No,
fact.
it's totally different. And that's what I told the developer, because the developer jumped on my tweet and was like, "Thank you for sharing this story with Ben." And I explained that to them. My focus was elsewhere with this online shit, and I got away from that type of experience. But when I did that with my son, it made me appreciate it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in an era where you probably had one
controller.
with one
That's
controller,
true, bro.
four
One
people in a
damn controller,
room
bro.
trying to beat one game, and y'all all passing the controller around to see who gonna get past the
That's
spot.
true.
that nobody
Who
can
gets
get
the
past.
furthest? Yeah, who
That's
gets the furthest?
And you know what? You know what, y'all?
Different.
Even like this, we traded games because people couldn't afford them. So we would beat our game. We go to our neighbors. Hey, I beat it. Did you finish it yet? All right. Well, let me know when you finish. Here, take this.
Have you
Yeah,
ever-
that's how we did
I
it.
ain't got this game, but you got this game.
But you
so
got
we gonna
that game.
swap. We gonna
Exactly.
swap.
I remember
You know
having
what I'm saying?
games that nobody knew who it was from.
Facts.
We changed them so
Right.
much. We're like, who is this game? I don't know. It's
Right. Hey, Sega did that a lot. Sega made that famous, bro. Nobody knows what games. That was Sega, man. God, I used to love that.
Competitive, man. Back in the days when you, man, bro, in the house in the room with the guy, nigga, somebody fighting.
Dog, I will never forget. I will never forget me and my cousin when I lived in
in the
Indianapolis.
same room and you beating somebody back. Somebody
That's the buzz. That
You
is
know,
the
you
buzz.
brought back a memory, man. Me and my cousin in Indianapolis, bro, came to spend the night. Finally got him. You know how that was when you finally get one of your cousins to spend the night with y'all. It's on. Went in that room, locked our doors, put on that Mike Tyson punch out. I'll never forget when I finally beat Mike Tyson. 2:30 in the morning, bro. 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Laid him out. Woo, boy. Going back to school and tell people that you beat them. You know, because there was no game of score.
Nope.
It
Wasn't
was
no
word
game
of mouth.
score. Wasn't no game score. The only leaderboards you got was probably, and when you ended the game, you had to put the three letters in.
That's
Three
how you
letters
knew.
in, yeah.
Facts.
Go to the arcade.
Yes, sir.
People around a cabinet with quarters on the top.
You right. But on the dashboards, bro. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
In line.
You probably get a fight there too.
Take somebody's quarter off that dashboard. It's a fight, bro. It's a fight. You
Yeah,
right.
You know what? That's a part of gaming that this new age
Don't
ain't
know nothing about, bro.
Yeah.
Don't know walking 5 blocks down the street to go to the arcade. They don't know
Bro,
nothing about that, bro. That's why we're a different breed,
They don't
bro.
know
That
about
social
putting the
media,
quarters in
yap,
front of the
yap,
screen
yap,
and wait
yap.
your turn.
You in
They
the
don't
age
do nothing to us,
internet,
bro.
you can talk shit with no consequences because
There
y'all
you
in two
go.
different locations. Back then,
You cannot do that.
you had to fight your way up out of an arcade room.
Fight your
Like,
way up out of there, bro.
I don't know if you got.
Over a game.
Yeah,
Facts.
I'm not
Fight
sure.
your way up out of an arcade room over a game, but that's how
Yeah.
competitive was.
It was.
Like,
Shit talking
like,
back then.
I'm not sure if you guys have seen the Netflix show High Score.
Yes. I love
Wow.
that.
Yes, bro.
Amazing history. Like, obviously, it reminded me as well. Like, oh yeah, I remember this part. I remember what they did, and just amazing history from like how these games started, arcade cabinets, the days of Nintendo and Sega and Sony, and like,
You know, guys, I'm glad that
It's a
y'all.
must-watch.
I'm
It's
glad
a
that y'all
must-watch.
sent me this welcome, man, to come in on your first show. And
No,
you know
I
what's crazy
appreciate it
that
as
you
well.
just said that, Sean, because it's crazy, man, how everything is coming into revelation, right? Y'all see my picture right there?
Yeah.
That
go on.
picture, bro,
What
is
picture?
actually the Tron Golden Suit.
Okay.
Tron Golden Suit from Tron Deadly Disc from Intellivision.
Jesus
The only people that
Christ.
know about this
I ain't
suit
that
is
old.
Yup. Is if you hit 2 million on the high score, that's the only time they come out. And they don't throw no more discs. They just run fast with those spears, those paralyzing spears. And when they get you, game over. You get no more men. That's it.
I'm of the mind that if a conversation is being done, what happened? I'm of the mind. I'm sorry. I'm of the mind of if a conversation is taking place, it's taking place for a reason.
Facts.
Because somebody's, whether they're on the panel or in the chat, needs to hear that particular
Facts.
information.
Facts.
Things, I believe things happen for a
This
reason.
didn't just happen, bro.
Yeah.
No, this just didn't
I would
happen.
say-
It
yeah.
didn't get this real for no reason, bro.
Yeah, I think
Right.
just somebody needed this
Facts.
information. They don't have to raise their hand or say anything like that. as long as they take what they need from that discussion.
Right.
And that's what it is. Even with this game and shit, that's how I feel. That's my premise on my new channel with my content.
Right.
Whether you agree with me or not,
You came for a reason.
The conversation.
Yeah.
As long as we had the conversation, and it's something that you can take from that conversation, whether you agree with me or not, is not important.
No.
The conversation is.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's how I'm looking at things.
Yeah, let's we'll end the show with carry on. Like guys, appreciate for coming by. Like I said,
Thank you, man.
been
Absolutely.
a great stream. So like post up, we know you starting the channel. Like, bro, you got the talent. You might not know it, but you got some talent, bro. You're funny, you knowledgeable.
Yeah.
You learn about, like, you do your research. Like we say many times, you do your research. People may laugh at you because obviously people don't want to do research, but plug your channel, man. Like, I know it's only like 10 people in here, but still, plug your channel.
I shared out your video too, man, to try to get more people to come in. My channel was post space up, man. Subscribe, like, comment. I put out a video. I did it off the cuffs, so the music in it is a little bit loud and it's competing with my voice. And I'm kind of laid back in the video. But next time, don't worry about that. I get that. I was doing that shit with headphones on. I just wanted to put out something quick, given the conversation that was going around Xbox after Gamescom.
The gameplay and all that, yeah.
Well, with the gameplay, and that's kind of what I jumped in on. I know y'all talked about it already, but I'll catch you on the next bound with it. But yeah, post up, subscribe to my channel, man. Support. I'm gonna be doing live streams and as well as just doing daily videos and giving my personal opinion and perspective of what's going on in terms of Xbox itself. And if you just want Xbox centric information, I'm like that, just come to my channel. I won't get interrupted or anything like that with J-Dub jumping in or saying pay the bills. Like that. Yeah, so yeah, just come and support, man. I really appreciate it.
No, that's awesome. I'm glad you started it, man.
Sure, Shauna, on your channel, I just subscribed and everything.
I appreciate it. Like, I feel like I've seen you, like, Z has talked about. He's told us many times for us behind the scenes. Z goes do something like Dirt. All these guys, Devin. All these guys are saying do something, like start somewhere. And I told, let's start this. Let me try to get a knack for it. Yeah. If I like it and if I can do it slowly, like hopefully I follow the steps of like these guys and you guys as well. I do videos weekly about Xbox news because obviously we are Xbox guys, but just gaming news overall.
No, what I appreciate about Z is Z been on me for the last 2 years about getting a show, putting out my own content and motivate me to do it. Actually, he used to get him upset, like, Post, I keep telling you. But one of the things I appreciate about Z is Z don't have an ego in terms of his platform. He say, Post, use my platform. Use my platform and my fan base to boost yourself up. And then once you do that, go off, break off, and become your own or whatever, your own person, your own YouTuber, however you're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? As long as we stay consistent and bring everything back to the brand in terms of Broadband Bully, we all succeed. And because of Z, I'm allowed to grow off his platforms. A lot of the people that subscribe to me came through Z platform. You know what I'm saying? And when you got people that's ready, because certain people out here you ain't finna get up off me or this and that, or you ain't finna do this. As he say, look, you take my platform, take this, and do what you need to do to set up your own joint because you got it. And since you got it and you ain't got no fans right now, just use my platform. And for that, I'm gonna bring you on my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And I built my personality, my character, who I am, and who people are attracted to today off his platform. That's why I learned that. Watching him do what he do. You know what I'm saying? And for my first show, I was on there by myself. I was thinking, how the fuck do this nigga by himself entertain over 500-600 people for 2 hours?
Yeah.
That shit ain't easy, bro.
La Post, he's been in the game for a bit. That's what it is. He's been in the game for a bit. He knows how. For him, it's like second nature. That shit
ain't easy. So I was like, I salute everybody. Dirt. I salute all of them who been doing this, who can entertain that many people for that long in terms of conversation and entertainment, and keep people involved with your content because it's not easy.
It ain't easy, bro.
Easy, bro. It is not easy. So salute to all y'all, bro.
Oh, definitely, man. Joe Hansel,
What's up, man?
the narrator. How many videos have you done now? 2 videos?
I think I have 3 trashy ones.
No, the first one is good. I like it. Now you should get like obviously I told you like
It's
you
time,
have
man. I do too many things at the same time, and I had to stop that.
No, but like I said, obviously you got a good voice. Like the first video was great. Like so I like what you did, like bringing everybody together. You know, uniting everybody. So plug your channel, bro, man, and your Twitter as well.
Well, my channel is Phantom Kraken. My Twitter is Phantom Kraken, so there's no change there. I gotta thank Dirt, by the way. Dirt is the one who introduced me to you guys, and thanks to him, I'm feel like more part of you guys. I'm not gonna say full time or anything because I don't have that blessing yet, but still, I'm gonna thank him a lot because he gave me a voice, and I didn't know I wanted to talk about games so badly, and
You got it, bro.
and now that I'm talking about it, I'm like I feel like I don't know if my opinion is valid or anything. Oh shit, hold on. But I'm grateful for Dirt, and I'm doing something with Dirt. He will talk to you about something with. He's gonna tell you guys later about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Superb.
And hopefully, we're gonna bump a little bit of subscribers and give a little bit back to the community. So it's not much, but it's something. So
it's something, you know. I mean, it's the thought that counts, and you know, like. Just appreciate it, like obviously people who come and tune in every week and show support. You just gotta appreciate it. Like these guys are coming down, spending it like 1 hour, 2 hours watching you guys, listening to you guys.
Yes, and yeah, I understand. The thing is, I don't know if YouTubers think this way, but time is a currency. You don't have much time, and to sit down for 2-3 hours to listening to a few guys it's not money. I understand that part, but you're giving your time to listen to a great community, a great group of guys and their opinions. So, and sometimes it's good to give back to them too. So, and I'm like I said, thank you for the opportunity you gave me, and I feel comfortable now. Now I'm more loose talking.
Hey, bro. Hey, let me tell you something, Joe Hansel. Man, of course, like when I asked you to come on, I didn't know how good you were going to be. All I know is you were supportive. You were supportive to WBG. You were supportive to my channel. I said, man, this guy's, you know, he's really supportive, man. I want to know on. And let me tell you something, man. When I say you're a natural with this shit, you're absolutely, man, you better than me. Because like you speak well, you're knowledgeable, you're a natural, man. You're absolutely natural.
I agree with that as well.
He's an Xbox guy.
He's an Xbox guy.
And I apologize. Sometimes I get my languages mixed in my head, so sometimes I want to say something in Spanish because it's easier.
Like when I go to the barbershop, you know, I'm bald headed, but I get my beard like during the winter. During the winter, I get my beard trimmed at the barbershop because you know I do okay, but you know they do better there. So it's a lot of Spanish guys. You know, some barely speak English. Some, you know, they were born and raised here, but they speak Spanish and English. Let me ask you this: why is it sometimes they will start off a sentence in Spanish and finish it in English?
Okay, let's put it this: I speak a lot of Spanglish. It's hard to me to speak the amount of English I'm speaking with you guys.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same.
It's not that I can't. It's not that I can't. It's not that I can't. But my natural way of speaking, it's Spanglish. My family understands. Yes, because why do we do it? Because certain words are more explanatory in Spanish than in English, and sometimes it's backwards. 100%. That it's more easy. When you say it in English, you can with one word you can say everything in English than in Spanish. So when you speak both, you mix it up, and everybody like, oh yeah, I got you.
Oh, okay. Because I was always wondering. I was like, that my man said this whole sentence, but then like he would end the sentence like, you know what the fuck I'm saying? I'm like, huh?
No, like this is what I said. Like, Johanza knows exactly. It's the same with us as well. Like over here, like obviously Punjabi is my main language as well, and obviously we mix it. We just mix it. That's what it is, and that's the way it is for us.
Hey, man, I said it's cool, bro.
and honestly, Panama's also mixed. We use a lot of English words.
We don't know
on our slang. So sometimes I'm like all angry over here, like puta madre, que chucha está pasando? Fuck me. and we change in English. And plus we got a lot of Caribbean people, so they all speak English. So
Mhm.
I love Panama. So
That's dope.
Oh
That's
man, so the OG new legal. What's going on, bro?
What's good, man?
Yeah, plug your channel, bro. Where they can find you and all that shit, man.
Oh man. Of course, man. If you know me, I come from the bottom, and I come straight from just social media, man. It's a lot of origin coming from me. I started in the gaming articles. Getting banned in the gaming articles is what woke me up. Like, damn, man, you can't even say your opinion, and you're getting banned out of these articles.
Facts.
That's where I met Mr. Kima. I met Mr. Kima. I really
Mr.
know who
Kima.
he is, but I'll keep it as Mr. Kima.
oh yeah.
Mr. Kima put me into Bang Bang, where Zaye's group was. I didn't even know about Zaire now. I was just in there. That's how I met Post Up
Yep.
and them. And
Oh, we used to
Post
war
Up
and bang bang, man.
just as crazy as I
Xbox
can
knew
be.
we used to, bruh. Bruh.
Just as crazy as I can be, man. Just it was an outlet. It was an outlet. Now Post Up from this talking. Can you see me? Can you see me? You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
It
sir.
was an outlet. So for 2 years at least. But you saw once I calmed down, I was like, yo, I gotta go. You know, I'm good. You know, I'm like, you know, but it because people, like we said, people too attached to that nonsense. But to not discredit what Zaire did or anything like that, right? That's his stuff. So when you leave, you know, I had a following that I didn't know.
Yep.
And when people started reaching out to me like, yo, man, people are saddened that you're gone. They want to know where you at. I was like, yo, I was like, I wasn't used to that. I'm like, yo, man, I'm just chilling. So one day, getting so many text messages, man, I started being considerate. Damn, you know, I didn't really know that I was making an impact. So I created the DX-Men of the DX Mansion, which is now just the DX Mansion. Well, now I'm over here with the Xbox Battlegrounds, helping them grow, catering with them and stuff.
I remember the DX Mansion. Yep,
I built that up. And I was like, you know, people started looking at me as a pro Xbox guy, you know. So then I finally went over to Twitter, and you know, I opened that back up and was just chilling, watching everybody talk. But I owe it to people like Kyle from Wood that from Tick Podcast, giving me my very first that very first exposure at that kind of level. You know, he was the first one to put me right there, man, and it set me for what I was. Sega forever from my bathrooms, just trying to get me to talk. Those humbling beginnings like that, you never forget that. Post Up knows there's a lot of people that don't like me on his side. There's a lot of people that don't like him on my side. But that's why we're here today. We're here to let you know that we don't care about that. I don't have problems with Post Up.
I've always been cool with New Legal because
that's right.
From an Xbox perspective, me, him, and Bang Bang used to go wedding with them police.
Yeah. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's true. You know.
Yeah.
And them dudes ain't never bothered me like that.
Yeah, I never had a problem.
Them dudes didn't. They ain't nobody. You know. And you know, we brothers when it's all down at the core. We don't. You know. And it's amazing, man, because I'm glad cats see that, know that, somebody knows that about me, because that's what made me build my channel, Direct Gaming. There was a dude that was in the gaming industry that actually I talked to for 2 hours, reached in his pocket $2,000, built this computer for me, got Direct Gaming going, and they wonder why I'm so loyal to the Xbox community, because it came out of the Xbox community.
Yeah.
Right? That type of stuff happened to me. So when I start reaching the people on social media that don't have a platform, you know what that is for me? That's me being humble to myself. Because, you know, there's so many people that want to say something that don't get a chance to be heard. I know that feeling. So that's what I did. That's why I did that. Because there was for, about 2 years, man, I didn't want to do a podcast. Because everybody does a damn podcast. I just wanted to play my games, talk over my games. That's why I miss Mixer, man, because I was trying to do something different.
I miss Mixer too, man.
I know, man. Doing something different. I could have had all of y'all in here talking, but gameplay. You know, keep the something. People looking at something, man. But that's gone now, so you know it's all good. Dirt reached out to me. See what I'm saying, y'all? The people don't know this, but I'm telling it. Dirt reached out to me, yo, Legal. Hey man, you ever think about StreamYard? Because I was out of it. I was like, damn, I was helping the general grow. He come from nowhere. The general comes from nowhere. You know, I'm helping him grow. Dirt was like, yo, StreamYard, man, it's easy. I get into StreamYard, it's easy.
Yeah.
I'm continuing. It's help like that. When nobody really helps, these guys will reach out to you. They don't want, if they see something, man, they don't just leave you out to dry. They because a lot of that happens, y'all. People don't want to help nobody. That's why I stay to myself, you know, and to do what you do, build your brand. But at the end, I know I'm long-winded, but at the end, I'm here. And I just want to say, y'all, that's why I'm here on your channel, Sean, because when they told me, hey, come help this guy, I didn't know it was you. I just come about pureness of my heart because I know what it feels like to not have no help. You know, I know that feeling. You know?
No, we appreciate it, man. Like I said, everybody has to start from somewhere.
Start from somewhere, man.
Start from somewhere, bro.
And if you at the top, that should humble you. If you see somebody that's talking real, grab them. Why you got them down there struggling, man? Grab them.
Absolutely.
That shit don't make no sense to me because that's what's wrong with the Xbox community. We need more truth speakers and people who stand on that Xbox. We don't need that multi-dimensional bullshit. That's enough of that. But the Xbox community needs a true identity again, man. So yo, check it out. Thanks for listening to me, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all a little grasp of my origin. But check it out. It's Direct Gaming or Easy, right? You see my name down there, the new legal. You can actually type that in on YouTube and it'll go right to my channel. Direct Gaming, home of the Xbox Live community, but to the real gamers as well. Come check me out on Twitter, the new legal, Facebook, the DX Mansion. But yeah, man, we all out here, man. Thanks for all the support that y'all have been doing. Thanks for all the likes, the dislikes, and the comments, man. And I really appreciate y'all. Thank you for this time too, as well.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. And my brother Dirk Griggity, man, the WBG ponies after him. They're talking shit about WBG's being hunted by the ponies. I don't know what. I'm not sure if it's the color of his skin or the WBG show. I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, check Jabari on that shit. Fuck are you talking about?
I appreciate that post. Hey, let me say this. First of all, Sean, man, congratulations on your first stream, brother. I know we're gonna have many more. Hey, man, listen, we're these Xbox guys. Let me say something right quick. The Xbox people in the chat and on Twitter, the like damn community that rock out with us, because after the PlayStation guys came for WBG. First off, my first thought was, oh, we caught their attention. Then the second thought, I was like, yo, these Xbox guys got our back, man. They, you know what, post up to some guys I'd never seen before. It was like, yo, we rock out with WBG, F y'all. You know, and that felt amazing, man, to know that even though I'm a small channel, we still have people that rock out with us, man, that have our backs, that support us. And you just have no idea, man. Like Joe Hansel said, man, like me and him got something I'm going to announce real soon. Like somebody else gave me something I'm going to announce real soon. We're going to have some fun with WBG, man. And thank you for everybody for the support, man. I truly appreciate it. Sean, like I said, do your thing, brother. Man, listen, man, you guys have so much talent, man. I say this all the time, but I told Neff, Moss, Post Up, Sean, you know, there's so many guys with so much talent, but sometimes we can't see it on Z's show because y'all arguing and shit. And I'm so happy to see you guys, still do Z shit, but at the same time, kind of venture off and do your own shit, so we can see y'all talent, man, because y'all got some talent, bro. Like Tsunami, R&B, all you guys, man. But thanks again, Sean, for inviting me.
Well, it's awesome, man. And obviously, Devin as well in a hyper fun game, and obviously he dropped by. Obviously, he felt a bit funny, so he dropped out a bit. But shout out to him as well. And we had a great show, guys, man. Appreciate it. So we're gonna end it here, man.
Thank y'all, man.
Hey, take care.
Take
care, y'all.